All right. Hello,
What's up?
Bingo-thon, and welcome back to Get Yourself Bingoing. Today, we've got the Super Mario Sunshine edition, and we've got four players lined up. We've got Seafood, Funky, Chaos, and Rexy. I am here today with Modest Tomato.
What's up? That's me. So, all four of these coming in with very different levels of experience. So, I'm excited to see how they're all going to do. Do you have any predictions? Anyone who you think is going to do well? Anyone who you're excited? It's like, I don't know much about this player. I want to see how they do. That type of thing.
So I do know two of these people. Funky's been around the Mario Sunshine Bingo Discord since the dawn of time, and Seafood has helped to restream a lot of our matches. So appreciate both of those people a lot. Chaos and Rexy, I don't know as much about, so those are going to be the wild cards for me. I don't know. They could be anything. They could be great. They could improve a lot because that is as what we're about here. We're about seeing improvement. We're going to see another match happen. What is it? 4 weeks between these players, and
After they get our help, of course.
that's where it matters. That's where it
That's true.
matters.
That's the big buck right there. That's where the money's on the line. But yeah, so I'm super excited too. Funky, I've already seen play a little bit. I feel pretty confident he's gonna do well. I think he's probably coming in with the most experience, I'd have to guess. Then yes, Seafood definitely has the bingo watch hours, but I haven't seen the gameplay. That's always a big component. And then I know Chaos was saying like maybe he wants to learn the game for like a 602 or something. So and definitely has played casually at least. So like that's gonna be interesting. And I think Rexy coming in with no knowledge at all. And I actually, what's it called? I had the joy of verifying. She can't be here with us today, but I had the joy of verifying her gameplay earlier. So I have a good impression of how she's gonna do. she,
You've got an idea.
yeah, just a little bit. But that being said, I mean, I think we've delayed long enough. We could get this show on the road. I think everyone would be grateful.
Ooh, so you've seen the board as well, right? These bingo goals were created by speedrunners of the game, right? Speedrunners who have like thousands of hours worth of experience in this game. So they tend to get like maybe hour long times on these cards when it's triple bingo. We will be seeing a blackout today. We will be seeing these players click as many goals as they can in this 3-hour time slot.
Yeah.
So we will probably get a good distribution of, even if everyone does not finish, we can see how many goals have they clicked, and that will help give us an idea of where everyone's at.
Yeah, pretty much. You think anyone's gonna finish the card?
Ooh. We've mentioned Funky Kong, my goat, quite a bit.
I think he
I don't
can
know.
do it, dude. I believe in him.
He might be able to.
Well, I mean, we'll have to see. That's the magic.
And of course, these other players might too.
Of
But
course.
as I was saying, I do not know what goals are on this card. There are some cards that, if you do blackout, you practically have to complete almost every shine in the game, because there's some goals that are like, okay, beat the last shine in this world. And it's like, okay, well, I guess I'm doing every shine in this world to get there. Like Gelato 8 shine. I think there's a Pianta 8 shine, maybe. Yeah, it's some of these goals. These were intended for speedrunners, for sure.
Yeah, that's very true. And I will also say, like, I think blackout is maybe the category that our goals are least optimized for. Like, I'd already say there's way more debate about the lockout format than non, and then non is also like optimized for triple bingo, and not blackout. So like, But yeah,
This
either
is new
way,
territory for a lot of us. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting to explore. Sending the students right into the deep end. And then I guess should we count them down or something? I don't know. I don't know how we're doing this. I'll be
I am
honest.
not in the card. I'm not in the card
I didn't
view.
get the memo.
Me neither.
Uh,
I assumed we'd start, or the restreamer might say go or something like that.
Oh,
Are you in the card?
I didn't think it was me who was supposed to do the countdown.
I mean, it's
Why
your
are we
event. I
in
don't know.
waiting
We're
room,
just here,
boys?
bro. Like,
Yeah. So
we can do it too. Just a heads up.
wait. Now I'm having an echo on my, and I didn't understand what you say. What did you say?
I said just let us know, and we can count it down too. Just
Okay. If you want to go with countdown, if you want to do the countdown, yeah, that can work.
Can I
right, I'm
ask why we're
committing.
in waiting room voice?
Look, man, I just work here.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry, what did you
are we
say?
supposed to be the voice
I
chat,
didn't
or I
understand
don't know?
you.
Why are we in waiting room voice and not live channel?
Because I'm an idiot and I forgot, and I don't know why I'm responsible for anything, but I will move people to the live once we've gotten started.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All we could just stay here.
It's all right. We're
Yeah.
we'll be okay.
Surely.
Oh yeah,
It'll work.
chat's coming up with a wild topic of debate that
Oh,
we've seen
GBS.
in the past. Gelato
There's
beach
been
skip.
some talk.
Oh no.
What if
Some
someone just hits the start button in the bingo sync room?
Yeah. I'm doing that. Is everyone ready? Last calls. Last
Yeah.
calls.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
taking
Wonderful.
charge. Awesome. I'm hitting start. Good luck, everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Should I leave Discord?
I don't know, man. We're just freestyling it at this point.
7-way comms. Let's go.
7-way
Yeah.
com.
So typically, as we've said, we
did
in
we
the
just
Sunshine
start?
community
So
we
clever.
play a lot of Lockout,
We started, yeah. Go, go, go.
which is a very deep
Fine.
game of information. So typically, we don't want to be watching the stream. We don't want to be talking with other people. But this is non-lockout. This is a little bit different. You can
Yeah.
every
like,
little piece
everyone
of
needs to get
information
the-
does not matter as much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and for our second, once we've taught them all the basics, what's it called? We're gonna put them in lockout too. So it'll probably be a very different goal list from what you see here, and then there'll be this whole like beautiful information game that we'd love to play. But a little blackout warm up. It's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to have.
What
do you think of the card, by the way?
I'm looking at this card. I don't see anything as terrible as Gelato 8 Shine. Some of these
That was my
look
opinion too.
palatable. Some of these look doable. Like a lot of these goals we also have in Lockout, which is a shorter category.
Yeah.
4 shines from Noki Bay. That seems rather simple.
Yeah. Bianco Hidden.
4
Classic.
shines from Gelato.
Preparing
Yep.
to register customer information.
Some hundred.
Classifying subject data.
Getting
Not
some
so bad.
tutorials.
As Mario, resident of the Mushroom
As you
Right,
do.
Rexy, no experience. So we're learning. We're learning what to do here.
Yeah, I know. Watching this was pretty sick. I gotta say, like just like a pure, unfiltered.
Proceeding with user
Never ran it before. Talking to the Piantas, like it's a vibe.
I think, personally, one of the biggest ways that I hope to see these players improve in is in their ability to move Mario. That is my
Yes.
favorite part of the speedrun. That is my favorite part of playing this game. Mario is so fun to move, and it's very complicated. A lot of people say unintuitive. A lot of people say jank. I'm not going to fight that, but
Yeah.
there's a very sharp skill gap. So I think if you want to do well in this tournament, if you are listening from this being played back, or anyone who might still be here, hello.
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
I think
Not before
that
I watched. I have
think-
seen plenty of runs in like 602s and I've seen a couple of bingos that Rob's done. I've not touched the game in over a decade, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah, I think if anyone can master the movement early on, I think they will be doing pretty good.
Movement really is everything. Like, it's such a big difference when you're walking everywhere versus when you're diving anywhere versus when you're hover sliding everywhere. Like, it actually just like, it's like the scene in 2001: Space Odyssey when you go from like the bone to the spaceship. That's what it is, right? It's a bone. So it's like, I don't know, it's crazy. Like,
Nice reference, bro.
thanks, man. Look, I'm doing my best out here. All right. You better be too. All right. No pressure.
I am Flood. Glad to meet
Yeah, I don't even know like what's it called. I assume we could just talk about how we would route it, because like, you know, that's what commentators are there for, and then they could steal our ideas if they want. I guess.
Yeah,
Whoa.
What are we gonna do? Like, what are we gonna do, man? I don't know.
Let's see.
All right, great
I don't
question,
know.
by the way. What's a hover slide? So Mario's got this cool little jetpack called Flood on his back, and he has a bunch of different nozzles he can use. So if you look at Rexy right now, using the spray nozzle to spray some M's off the wall, and also going to be spraying the plant. Another one of the nozzles, and the one you get by default, is called the hover nozzle. And so a lot of people, like, playing casually, they say like, oh, this game is hover to win. Like, you just have a jetpack, you can just kind of trivialize everything because you have a jetpack. But once you get really good at the game, you realize like, no, actually this jetpack is this secret tool that unlocks all of the best possible movement options. So a hover slide is when you tap your jetpack to put water on the ground, and then you dive, and and that puts Mario into a water slide as fast as possible, basically. Because if you dive from the ground, you get like a little bit of airtime. So if you hover and then you dive, you just kind of start zooming.
Yeah. I think, yeah, it's possible to do with just the spray nozzle too. You can just spray the ground in front of you and dive into it.
Yeah, that's still
the
a
hover
lot better
slide is
than
what
just
the
walking.
pros do. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't even get us started on spin jumps.
How would I begin to route this card? I've got a few ideas. So, just common sense. I don't know about common sense, but tips for players.
Oh, I had a question regarding the secret shines. Is that the ones where you lose the flood?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Good call. Good question.
Got it.
There's a lot of wacky terminology in this game. Like, there's a goal called 2 shines from 5 levels. Delfino shines do not count as a level.
But it does count as a world. Because
That's a good
you live in a
distinction, yeah.
world. We have some other weird ones, but
And
I don't
the
know.
Bianco hidden shine, there's 2 hidden shines in every level. Most of them are when you go back to the secret shines with your hover nozzle. There's some other weird ones where they're just hiding around the map. Like there's one in Gelato where if you spray the sand, there's little paint shine sprite, and it spawns a shine sprite, and that's a hidden shine.
Yeah, Pianta Village, you spray the sun. That's one of them. Noki Bay, you spray the gold bird. So it's like, hidden shines are definitely one of the harder ones to wrap your head around at the start. Okay, it looks like Funky and Seafood are about to get into the gameplay.
Yeah.
So, Funky opening Bianco, which, I mean, there's no real reason to go to Pianta on this card, right? Which is nice, because a lot of the time, like we said, in a card like this, we kind of have to do everything. But, you know, here we don't.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
Ooh, so some shortcuts these players might be able to take, or some how do we say, some non-lockout style routing, where you try to get things with as much synergy as possible. Blue coins tend to work pretty well with yellow coins. Not all the time. Blue coins are scattered around the level. They're like the secondary collectible in this game. Primary is the shine sprite. Secondary is the blue coin.
Yep.
And you can trade your blue coins for shines. But these 100 coin shines, for example, there's a Rico 100 somewhere on this board, right? Rico 100?
Yeah, it's there.
And
Yep.
15 Rico blues. While getting a Rico 100 shine, there are so many blue coins that are near yellow coins. You could probably get all 15 of those with
Literally just on the
your
way. Yeah. like
It's not the case for all of these. For example, a lot of players like to talk about the difference between the goal 15 Bianco Blues and 20 Bianco Blues.
yeah, true. 20 is so much worse, basically. That's why they can appear together, and I feel like they get collected together less than they get collected separately, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. So I would say 15 Bianco Blues would probably work really well with a Bianco 100. 20 Bianco Blues would probably not work super well with a Bianco 100 coin shine.
Are Bianco blues on the
Yeah.
card?
No.
Oh,
We're just talking
as an
theory here.
example.
oh yeah, my bad. I was like, what?
You're good. You're good. Yeah, I mean, I feel like what's interesting about this card that isn't the case for a lot of other ones is, like you can kind of get away with like skipping a bunch of worlds. So like Bianco, you kind of only need the hidden. Maybe you want the turbo, but like I don't think you need that much more. Rico, you only need the 115 blues. It's like you don't have to do that much Rico. Like if you know what you're doing, you can get the 100 coin in episode 1 and just be good. What else? There's a lot of Pinna stuff for sure. 7 Pinna shines, the Yoshi in 3 worlds, because to unlock Yoshi you need to complete Pinna 4, which is the Snooze Koopa mission.
Yeah. Pinafore is very important in Bingo. Because that lets you unlock Serena Beach. Because you have to have Yoshi with the pineapple. And also it allows you to unlock the turbo in the rocket nozzle in Delfino Plaza. Some of these players probably need the rocket nozzle to get to Pianta Village. There's speedrun strategies that allow you to not do that. Same thing with Serena. You can clip through the pipe to get into Serena whenever you want, but I did not expect to see that coming into today. So if anyone does do that,
Oh,
I'd be
yeah.
really surprised.
There's no way they know whenever, surely. Actually, Funky
Surely
might, dude.
not, surely not.
Yeah, I hear him, dude. I hear him giggling over there. Yeah, all right, buddy. But yeah, like one crazy thing about Bingo as well is like the knowledge required to like play Bingo at a high level versus the knowledge required to play like any percent at a high level is like Bingo. You need so much more whack stuff because you need to know everything you need to know in any percent. But then you also need like 100 coin routes on different episodes. You need blue coin routes. You need a bunch of miscellaneous stuff like how do you clip into Underbell? How do you clip into Serena? How do you clip here, and here, and here? Because there's a quadrillion clips. Like into Lily Pad is one. Into the sewer. Like this is all just Delfino Plaza, by the way. Like we haven't even gotten to the actual world or other levels.
Dude,
So
I've
it's
talked
like-
to so many players who have like a top 100 any percent time, and they don't even know how to unlock the different levels. They don't even know
How many shines? Yeah, because like so I know what's it called. I won a bingo in a while back because someone thought they had to unlock Rico before they unlocked Gelato, but no, Gelato's still just there with 5 shines. So it's like,
Yeah. So here's how you unlock all the worlds for those uninitiated. For Bianco Hills, where we're fighting PD Piranha, that is pretty much all you have to do is fight that plant in Delfino Plaza, and then it's the first world you're supposed to go into. It's typically a really safe world to start at in Bingo. After that, if you have unlocked Bianco and you have 3 shines, another one of those plants will show up for Rico Harbor, and 5 shines for Gelato. Once you've unlocked all of those and get to 10 shines, a lot of these are based on how many shines you have and have you completed unlocking the last level. So
Yep.
Pinna Park is at 10 shines, and you've fought all the other plants you can in the world.
Yep.
In the whole wide world.
The whole wide world.
Sword of Beach we talked about. You need Yoshi. You need to eat that giant pineapple on that red pipe. And then the last 2 worlds, Noki Bay. That's just whenever you get 20 shines and have unlocked Pinna. You don't need to have unlocked Serena.
Yeah,
It's
that
Noki
ordering was
Bay.
always weird to me, dude.
Yeah, it's because I think Serena's
Like,
a little bit like a secret. Like Yoshi unlocks and it's just like, whoa, what?
Yeah, like this is a whole world. Like you'd think it'd be like some like grass pipe or lily pad or some type of shine like that, like just a one-off because it's just like a weird thing. But it's like, wow, this is a whole party in here.
Then Pianta Village at 30 shines, and if you've unlocked Yoshi, Shadow Mario will show up in the plaza with the rocket nozzle.
Yep. Yeah, true. And 25 shines for the turbo nozzle, right?
Yes,
Which
that is
might
not
actually
required
matter
for entering worlds, but
for 2
in this
turbo
match,
nozzles.
yes.
Oh, my headset is yelling at me on low battery. I apologize.
But yeah, it looks like,
Okay,
you know, we're
this
moving along Bianco here. Funky entering Bianco 3 Secret, probably working his way to the hidden. Chaos got to fix the headset, you know, happens. And then Seafood in the PD fight. So, you know, like, we're all making good progress here. Also, this
We all
pause, by the way,
decided Bianco
so...
Hill was a good place
Yeah, I mean,
to go.
it makes sense, right? Like, it's the first world that's open to you. Just if you don't know how to get up to Pianta, that's a tough fall.
That's true. I guess the only other option would be Delfino Plaza Shines, which there's
Like, there's not much
there
reason
was
to
one
get
goal,
them.
right? Was there? Was there one
I
goal?
think so. Like, I don't even think there's really a reason to do Delfino stuff on this card.
Oh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Thought there was one of those goals that are like 15 with blue trades or something, but nope, no Delfino Shines needed. Oh, this is a tumultuous secret.
It's not an easy one, especially if like once you're speedrunning, it's easy, right? But I feel like casually, it's kind of hard. You know, like if you don't know, oh, you can just do these movements and it's like easy every time and lenient. It's like, okay, well these blocks are all moving around. Like, how do I even wrap my head around this puzzle? Type of thing.
Yeah, just have to like stand on one and watch all of them around you and figure out the patterns. All right, so again, what got taken away? That was a secret shine.
Yeah,
We're about to
I'm
see
funky at 1 secret.
going back and getting the hidden shine, the red coin mission, in the obstacle course.
Yeah, and that will probably be our first click of the game.
Yeah, on the board.
Yeah, big moves. How would you route blue coins in this? Okay, Funky's clearly listening to us. Who could have guessed? How would you route blue coins on this card? Because routing blues and non-lockouts like kind of weird. I feel like.
It is. So we need to get to a total of 75 blue coins. That's the highest total.
Ugh.
Most cards have 2 total goals, right? A lower one and a higher one. 75. So can we add up all the other goals to get to 75?
You see that's always what's so interesting here. It's like sometimes you could just add like it's like I need to get all these blues anyway. Like why even stop for some? So we have 25 Pinna, 20 in Serena, that's 45, and then 15 Rico is 60. So you just have to route in like 15 blues elsewhere.
Yeah, so
And that's
If-
pretty doable.
if
Like
you
you gotta
see a
go to
blue coin-
Gelato.
that's in your path, I'd grab it, skip the rest.
Yep. Yeah.
how
No,
I
I
felt
mean
about
that's yeah. Yep. Pretty much. I'm with you.
'Cause there's all these 100 coin shines too, right? Some of these yellow coins are right next to blue coins.
True. I will say the what's it called? The 100 coins actually line up pretty well with where you're gonna be getting blues anyway. Except for Noki. Now, Noki, you're gonna do 100. You're probably getting some blues along the way. And you're chilling. You think we see a red coin fish this game? 10 from 1 Noki.
A Noki 8? Oof, Oh, Seafood with the game over. Did he save?
I think so.
Yes, he did. Thank goodness. Speedrun strats to not save after every shine, and that
Yeah.
each save saves you maybe 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
Yeah, we have a lot of PTSD about this just because, like, what's it called? We've seen so many bingos where someone gets an ego or they don't realize they're on 0 lives, and then all of a sudden, 30 minutes into a game, poof, all of your progress is gone, and the game is over. And so, yeah, we wouldn't want to see that here. So, you know, saving for safety is not a bad thing at all. Especially on your first go. I think it makes perfect sense.
What were we even talking about? Oh, 10 from 1. I'd probably go with Pinup Park since we already have to get 7 shines there.
Well, we kind of get 7 in Noki, probably, right? Noki 6 and Noki 100?
Oh, yeah, because there's
Am I
that
onto
war
something?
goal over there.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
And like what?
There was
Noki
4
1 to
Serena
8?
shines as well, though. Is that... I can't read my internet's being...
Yeah, no, I think the virtual cam is just really choppy, but that also makes sense. Serena, I mean, there's Serena 3 no clip, there's 5 Serena shines, there's 20 Serena blues. So like Serena, you definitely need to do stuff, but like I don't think you need to do that much. Like you probably just do Serena 1, 2, 3, 4, and then
Serena blue coins.
yeah, and then Serena blues, and then whatever your 5th Serena shine's gonna be. Which like that's also kind of weird because like you don't want to do King Boo, you don't want to do Serena, probably. So I guess it's just Serena 2 reds, kind of like a weird one. I guess you can life grind there, so it works. You can make it work.
You know, we talked about earlier, there's no reason to enter Kianta.
Yeah.
Where's our Yoshi gonna come from? So we're gonna get the one in Pinna.
Yo.
Going to get the one. Probably
Delfino.
in Delfino. Where's that third one gonna be?
The astute knower should already know. So you should too, Dex.
Oh. I can't see the board though. I can't read these
Oh,
goals.
my bad, my bad. Serena 3 no clip.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, you need Yoshi to complete Serena 3 without clipping.
Oh, Seafood has to do PD again? That's actually so unfortunate for her. I thought she saved after, what's it called? After Bianco 2. That'll hurt. Okay, Funky getting underbell. This is bad event cutscene routing, I'll say it.
Dude,
That's okay.
I don't even
He's
want to talk
thinking
about
about
it.
it,
because
Oh, yeah, he's in a call with us, huh? Dude, that's so much less fun, man. I can't even talk mess, and these guys these fellas just hear it all. Like, come on, like, what is this? You know? Let me talk my trash in peace. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you can talk trash in code. That's an interesting decision.
In code, that's no fun either.
Like,
You can make fun of me, I don't
passive-aggressive.
care.
I like what's it called? I gotta make fun of everyone so that they can know after, you know, at least, or like know at some point. I just don't like them talking back, you know what I'm saying? I'm just poking fun.
Oof.
But yeah, right. Big Rico unlock for the Funk, which, you know, 15 Rico 100. We'll probably see that at some point. Chaos and Seafood also pretty close together, I believe. Or actually, Chaos might even be ahead. I don't know if Chaos did Bianco 1 or 2. I wasn't paying close enough attention.
I did Bianca 1.
That makes sense. So Seafood with a slight lead there. On the path to the very same Bianco hidden that Funky's already obtained. Maybe switching up the route is going to be the key for someone to get a sneaky lead. You know? That might be the move.
Yeah, I mean, once these levels open up, you can pretty much go wherever you want. I think with once you get enough shines.
Yeah, I mean, the world becomes your oyster. I do think that's one thing about Sunshine that actually makes it like so good for bingo, is that like the world it's not too open. Like, I don't know, when I watch Mario 64, it just feels like I can go anywhere I want, and so I just do the fastest thing and I win. You know, because like you can kind of just get everywhere pretty dang fast. I feel like in that game.
Yeah, they've got BLJs and that.
Yeah, like you can get to the
that
whole world
Bugsy
in
does
16
now with the
stars.
blindfold on.
Yeah, and like, what's it called? Like, even if you don't know like lobby BLJ, like you can still just be in the basement in like 3 minutes or something, probably a little more. But like, if you just do fast things, you can just get to places insanely fast. Like here, the progression's nice and like staggered. You know, it's also not like super linear either, because that also stinks. It's like this cool mix where it's like, if the further you go into a world, the more things about it you unlock, and then at the same time, like, it's not like you still can like there's like an aspect of like you want to go to new places first because then you get rewarded for being like first to Pinna or Noki. But then it's also like, I don't know, it's just like there's more trade-offs possible, which I think is super interesting.
Yeah, it's there's lots of different forms of progression with these goals, right? There's some goals that are pertaining to blue coins. There's some goals that pertain to total shine count. Like there are some that are get 26 shines, or some that are get 2 shines from 5 levels, whatever levels you want those to be. There's some that are get shines from specific levels. And having those work together sometimes and not work together others makes it beautiful, I think.
Yeah, it's cool. Like every game feels different, like truly different. It's not like let's do the same things in a different order. It's really like every game I feel like I'm doing something new, which is like, that's crazy.
Bingo's beautiful. Bingo's art. I haven't watched a ton of other bingo games, but I love me some Mario Sunshine.
Dude, did you know I have some like bingo history stories? Like for other games?
I've heard tell of the new Super Mario Bros. Wii bingo.
Yeah,
right?
I was on Bingo-thon in 2018 or N19, I think, in their marathons doing runs of those. And then an even more crazy niche story is you know Deathline, of course.
Oh, I know Deathline, yes.
So back in 2018, I was watching his streams where he was playing like Poke Park. And I love that game. I think that's like such a cute game. And this is like before I know anything about what makes a good bingo game. So I'm super naive and stupid about anything bingo. And I just make like a format on the old bingo sync. Like I sent a goal list to Salt or whatever his name is. And then he added it. And Deathline the whole time was like, I was also like, this was like however many years, like 8 years ago now. So I was definitely like way more annoying than I am now. And Deathline was like so sick of me. Yeah, no, isn't that coin crazy? That also was crazy. So, and Deathline thought like I was the most annoying guy or whatever back in the day, and then like it was funny because in 2021 he was like, "Are you the same annoying guy from back then?" I was like, "Yeah, my bad, bro." But but the crazy thing is like apparently people still played that variant once I knew Deathline from Sunshine. Like in 2022, I was in his chat and someone there was like, "Can you please make updates to the Poke Park variant?" I was like, "Me? You want me to make updates to this?" Like I never speedran the game. I just like put some random goals together and sent it to a guy, and they're asking me to like update it. I was like, "Just take control of it. This is your game, dog. Like you want me to make changes?" Yeah, I don't know. So that was funny.
That's sick.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my niche bingo stories. Hey, look at this life routing from Funky, by the way. This is sick. Got the cash register. This is some Jeffco life routing.
This is the highest tier of
Yeah.
life routing you've seen.
I gotta life route more, to be honest. To be honest, it doesn't come up as much in Lockout, I feel like. Like, you just feel like you're wasting your time and you might just get it stolen by someone who life grinds. So it's
Right,
like, it
live.
feels so bad to route them. But like, that is one cool thing about non-Lockout, is you can actually be creative with how you get your lives. There's less, like, urgency.
Right, lives don't really go with anything else on the board typically. There's only ever one life goal at a time.
Well,
So,
I think they go with other things by virtue of, like, there's a couple places where you get lives faster.
right,
but that's
for
about it.
example, if you get 50 coins in this game, that gives you a 1-up. So if you do any 100 coin shines, that gives you 2 1-ups. Every single secret shine, I think, has at least 2 1-ups within it. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but
No, I think that's probably true. I'm trying to think of one that would like only have one, and like there's probably one, but can I think of it? No. So you're right. That's how that works.
let's go. But yeah,
Gelato one has one of the
typically,
nail. Yeah, okay, yeah. I buy it.
if you spend time to life grind, you're not getting anything else out of it.
Yeah. We have also like
Sounds
these
good.
efficient life grind methods in specific stages as well, where you can just get them all at once. So on this card, if the players know it, which this is a big ask by the way, because this is not easy at all. But in Serena Episode 2 Red Coin Shine, when you have the hover nozzle, there's these stews. Strollin' stews is what they're called, right? And then, so there's Strollin' stews, and if you hover over 3 at a time, and then you ground pound them, they give you 2 to 3 lives. And then you just fall off die, and then you just do it again. And you can do it even faster in Piana 5 red coins, but I strongly doubt anyone's going to go there this game.
Yeah, probably not.
Hopefully
Just quick
not.
button. Chaos is learning that if you want to spray something, don't get too close to it.
Yep. Yeah, spray spacing is one of the hardest things to like intuit in this game, I feel like.
Because you want it to be close, because that makes aiming easier. But you can't be too close, otherwise, I don't know, the game just decides, oh,
It doesn't work. Yeah.
the water particles aren't made because there's not enough space to
To
put
make
them
them.
there, or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's a good theory. And then, like, I don't know, then, like, there's just so many levels to everything. So, like, that's level 1. Then the second level is, like, you know, some long-distance sprays on links. Then there's spam sprays on certain graffiti. Then there's ground pound spam sprays for floor graffiti, which I haven't implemented that. So it's like, there's just, the amount of, like, depth to any movement option in this game is, like, so deep that at every, like, even like at the top level, there's some things that people just won't do because it's like too hard. Like I don't even think all top 120 runners do ground pound spam sprays. I might be wrong about that. I know some do for sure, and I don't know if any don't. But like, I don't know. I just feel like there's every level in this game has like a harder strat that saves a second on every time.
Yeah, so many little things.
And like they
You
all
just
just get
have to
harder and harder.
Learn by watching other people or grinding aisles or something like that.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, a good example would be like you see Seafood just finishing Bianco 3 reds. The normal Bianco 3, there's 3 different strategies. The first one that everyone does in real time, or at least I think most people do in real time, right, is the triple jump strategy. Maybe I'm just a noob for doing this, but this is what most people do, as far as I understand. And the best time you can get with that strategy is a 14.16 from inside the secret, so 14 seconds. Then there's the 1380 strat, where the best time you can get is 13.8. And that's like, it's a lot harder, but like it saves the 0.3, and like a lot of top runners will go for that strat. And then beyond that, there's like I'd say it's IL only, right? A strat where you can get a 13.6. So it's like, there's 3 different strategies, all half a second apart. And it's like, this is crazy. Like, there's just so many different ways to approach things, different levels of difficulty that are like, and the harder things are always faster, every time. I swear that's true.
Yeah.
Stupid
There are
question.
very
How do
few
you
things that are fast and easy in this game.
How do you ground pound? Left trigger. I know you had to bind your controls shortly before.
Yeah, that's why I had to leave the game for a short moment. I had to figure out what the control was. I was like, wait, I still can't figure it out.
That makes sense.
Piranha. Piranha's got to be ground pounded.
Yeah,
Okay, found it. Thank you.
no worries. But yeah, basically this game is great, and you should buy into our propaganda.
Yeah. But while we've
I
been
can't say
yapping,
there's anyone's been disappointed, you know, by our little cult. But yeah, sorry, while we've been yapping.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, while we've been yapping, some of us have entered Rico Harbor, and Funky's now even in Gelato Beach. So we've got some globe trotting going on. Not
Yeah,
very-
it's very true.
in a level 2 long, which is typically decent lockout advice, not to get all the
Very true.
goals at one spot in one level at once.
That is like a classic beginner trap. I think every beginner has had some experience where, like, how do I explain? They've had some experience where their first bingo and they've just gone, they're like, Bianco has like 5 goals, I'm gonna do all of Bianco. And then what happens? They get all 5 goals, and all of a sudden they're behind everything else on the card, and they're probably not even ahead to total clicks. And they're like, what happened? I did so many things. But yeah, it's like a lot of the time it's just better value to do like a lot of things in a lot of places. And
Yeah,
goals
let
like
me-
2 shines from 5 levels like encourage that as well.
Let me reiterate, specifically for lockout.
That's a good distinction.
Non-lockout,
to
it
make.
doesn't matter as much. Non-lockout just matters what levels you do for the most part.
Yep.
Order, not as important. But
And we've seen a lot of progress from all these players, right? So Funky about to click 4 in Gelato. Seafood also on the board now. And she's choosing to go to Rico, but not starting with the 100, which is also interesting. So we'll have to see what she's looking at there. Then Rexy in Bianco 3, making her way up to the secret. And Chaos in Bianco 2.
yeah,
You
two
know,
of
all
these
making
players
good
have
progress.
gotten Bianco hidden already.
Yeah. Making big moves. And I think we'll
And
actually
that's
see a 4 Gelato clip come in here as well.
from Funky.
Yeah. Big moves.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think he's off to now?
I don't know. I was gonna say those hidden shines in Gelato are very fast shines to go.
Oh yeah.
Where could he be off to next? Maybe Rico. Rico seems like a good place to go. Maybe he'll do those hundreds. Do that in episode 4 and complete the 100 coin in a secret. That seems terrifying for anyone who has not played this game nearly as much as we have.
Oh, he's going Serena. Oh, this is so interesting. Oh no, he changed his
No, he
mind.
just
I
has
lied.
not to.
I lied. My fault. But yeah, people might be wondering, like, what do you mean he's going Serena? He just walks up to a pipe with a banana. What does that mean? So there's a trick called, as we mentioned it earlier, but Serena whenever, and basically you throw a banana, and it actually works with a lot of other fruits too. Like I think it's optimal on Pal to do pineapple. It's optimal. I think it's just otherwise it's always banana. I guess barrel. Barrels are fruits, by the way. Long story. But you basically you just throw it, and it gives you like a pushback, and you kind of clip into the surface, and you just hover into where the loading zone is. And it's that easy. That's Serena whenever.
Also, if you jump on the goo balls and you have less than half of your water, you'll get a little water bottle. Yep. Awesome.
Yep.
What I
Yeah,
speak.
that is good intel.
You know what's going on.
Yes, that is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright, so Funky going to Pinna. I actually don't mind this at all.
Yeah.
Because Pinna's got a lot. We talked about it. Pinna's got a lot of stuff to worry about.
A lot of shines, a lot of blue coins.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a lot of stuff there too, right? You get Yoshi there. That'll help for a lot of things. The Yoshi goal, unlocking
Get reds.
Turbo.
Red coin shines.
Yeah.
Yeah, Turbo, true. I mean, Pinna is very interesting because even in Lockout, it's kind of like a world that you can get so much value out of it. Like it secretly synergizes with everything, which is like it's nice. Like a lot of the time, you'll try and avoid Pinna, and you'll be like, I'm fine, I didn't need Pinna, and like the score will reflect that. It'll be like 8-8, and you'll be like, it's okay. See, I didn't need Pinna, and then all of a sudden, hiding in wait is some goal like Delfino Turbo Nozzle. It's like that doesn't say Pinna in any word of that goal. It actually says a whole different world. But actually, you need Pinna for that. And then it's like, darn, now I just don't have this, and I can't get it without doing Pinna. So, you know, it's like, Pinna, like, leads to a lot of stuff later. That's, like, the idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Funky's getting a lot of blue coins here right now.
Yep.
There's a lot of them just kind of laying around in Pinna. I think 25. The maximum amount of blue coins in each world is 30. So there's 30 in each world. 25 is almost all of them in Pinna Park. Most of them are pretty visible. I don't think there are too many that are hiding super hard in Pinna Park. There's a lot of blue coins in this game where, personally,
Not intuitive at all.
when I casually played the game, I finished my playthrough with like 117 or so shines just because there were 30 blue coins ish that I had no clue where they were.
I mean, I think that's a very relatable experience, to be honest.
I definitely didn't know there was only 30 per world.
Mhm.
So, yeah, Pinna Park
They're not so bad.
seems the most doable to get 25, I think.
You can also get them early. So a lot of blue coin goals are like they're structured around the fact that you can only get so many blue coins at a point. So like 20 Serena is a great example of this. So by episode 1, you can get 3 blue coins. By episode 2, you can get 9 blue coins. By episode 3, I forget how many it is because it doesn't come up, but it's something like 14 or 16, I think. One of the two. And then by episode 4, you can get 20. So it's like a lot of the goals are structured around this sort of you need more progress to do it. But 25 Pinna, actually you can just get them by episode 2. Like you get 21 in episode 1, and then by episode 2 you can get. Or is that true actually? 21 in episode 1? Yeah, I think that's true. And then you can get 5 more baskets in episode 2. And then there's like 3 butterflies later. There's probably 6 baskets actually. 6 baskets. Yeah, that's where I'm wrong. So it's 21, and then there's 6 baskets for 27. And then if you have Yoshi later, which, you know, this is non-lockout. So like you can route in Yoshi because you're gonna ride him anyways, and just get the quick butterflies while you're there. Or at least the 2 on the beach. So it's like, you know, that's, you know, you can be clever with it. Yeah.
There's lots of ways you can be cheeky about how you get these blue coins and where and when
Yeah.
and how.
Like, see if it's me, I'm getting all those baskets while I'm doing pin of 200s in a secret.
Oh, really? I hate doing both of those at the same time. But
Is it that? I mean, it is pretty bad, huh? Like,
well,
but it's
hate's
like
a pretty
it's probably
strong word.
No, I know
So
what you're
maybe
saying.
I'll dial
though.
that back. But
Funky with pin 1 cutscene skips, by the way. That's
oh
pretty
my
hype.
gosh. So yeah, you definitely practice this. If you haven't practiced this, don't go for it now.
Yeah.
Pause before the pinna cutscenes start. Then you can just skip them instead of watching them. Altogether, they're maybe 2.5 minutes if you watch both of them.
So, fun fact, something similar actually happens when you enter like any cutscene pointer. But the problem is that only in Pinna 1 does it take you to the next scene. So in a real bingo match I played, I think it was like a monthly against Linky or something. I exited. I saw a click. I think it was like 5 hiddens, and then I exit area out of Gelato 1. But I did so as I was entering the sandcastle. And where did it take me? The title screen, and I had to forfeit immediately. So, you know, I guess something to be cognizant of.
Yeah. Or you'll have the opposite issue where you're leaving too early. You don't hit the load, or sorry, you don't hit the cutscenes in Pinna Park, and you just exit area and you have to redo the level again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's also happened before, which is... Yeah, it's no good. Didn't I do that again, like this tournament? That's actually so sad that I did that this tournament. I think I had my audio turned down. That's my excuse. But it's like, that's actually pretty unforgivable out of me. I can't lie. I've been playing this game how long now? I'm washed.
Yeah. So let's think about what we've seen from these players so far. Funky has shown that he knows how to do a lot of these blue coins, right? He's getting all these baskets.
Yeah, I think he's something at like 12 from Pinna now, maybe? I don't know how much he got in episode 1, but I think he had 19. Or did he trade before entering Pinna? I actually don't know if that happened. So then Seafood is in Rico. I think this is a 100 coin play, which actually makes a lot of sense as well. I didn't see which episode. Because episode
looks
200...
like an episode 1 or 2.
Yeah, I think it's 1 or 2. I don't know which, because I saw a blooper fight as well. But it's definitely 1 or 2.
Yeah, this cage is
And,
only here in 1 and 2.
Oh, you're so right. Alright, yeah, the
The world building is, yeah, they have to build this to make the thing the shine sprites in episode 3 or something. I don't know.
World building is crazy in this game. Dude, shout out the Chucksters in Rico. That's actually cool world building, in my opinion. Do you know about those guys?
Yeah, can you tell the audience about them anyway?
Yeah, I'm so down. So in Rico, it's first it's just the one guy, right? It's like a big brown Pianta, and he's like, I want to become the strongest guy one day, right? I'm pretty sure it's something like this. Correct me when I'm wrong, because I will be a lot. But he's something like, I want to be the strongest guy out there. And then he throws you, and it's a pretty weak throw. I'll be honest. It's not anything impressive. And then you go into episode 2, and he's in like a slightly different spot, and he's like, I've been practicing. And then he throws you like pretty far, and like it's like at least improved from the last time. And then in episodes 3 and 4, I think it's 5 when the next part of the story happens. So episodes 3 and 4, he's there and he throws you a little further each time. And in episode 5, I could be wrong about the episode number because I've never tracked this.
Yeah, me neither.
But in like episode 5-ish, you get a little brown Pianta, and it's like, and then he's like, my brother's really strong. I want to be like him too. And then he gets stronger through all the different episodes, and by episode 8, they're both there. And even the little guy, like this tiny little Pianta, will fling you across the whole wide world, and it's crazy. And you know, those little details are, I think they're cute.
And what's even crazy is they aren't even related to completing any of the shines. They're just
They're
their own little story. I think you could probably get thrown to the Rico 8 platforms that are just out in the middle of nowhere, so you can kind of
They
scope
kinda
out
throw you
the...
too far. I actually tried this for a task once, believe it or
Okay,
not.
they throw you too far. But you can
Yeah,
kind of get a
maybe you can
closer up
angle it.
look of
Mhm.
what it looks like before you get Yoshi. So
Yeah.
that's... yeah, if you've been paying attention, I guess you get a tiny little bit of help.
I just think it's cool that they do that. I actually did see it used, I think, on a Rico 5 task where they would chuck themselves to the blooper on the helipad. That I think you can do with the big chucks in Rico 5.
Yeah, tasks are something else. Mario Sunshine players, they like to find any and every way to race this game.
Tasks are awesome though, dude. Like, that's actually my favorite event type. Maybe even more than bingo. I love tasks so much.
So sometimes we'll have people just say, okay, enter this level, and you're not going to collect the shine. You're just going to hit some random objectives. Like, I remember one was in Pianta episode 8. So in Pianta, there's like swings, and there's those giant holes in the ground, there's clouds, and there's boxes. So some of the goals were related to that. It was just like break 3 boxes and jump on swings. Just finding new ways to speedrun levels by using other objects in them besides just, the shine sprite.
They're usually even more complicated. Like, is this the Yato task one? Because I think I actually remember this one pretty well.
I believe so.
Because I think what it was he said, okay, you need to get 6 objectives. So I think one of them was ride a swing, one was break a box, one was like go to the party in the middle of the level, a bunch of stuff like that. But between
Go
every
to the party.
objective,
I remember
you had to
that.
get a coin of any kind, any color coin, but you had to get a coin to like make the objective count. That was really interesting because it's like, okay, so we have to do these objectives, but like, I don't know, just going to 6 places in some order isn't so interesting. All of a sudden, like, any combination of going between the 6 ones becomes more complicated because now you need to put a coin in between. And then maybe there's like a coin that's kind of close to multiple objectives, so like which objective do you want to use it for? So I don't know, it's just like, tasks are so interesting and creative, and
There's
my
many
personal-
interesting and creative
personal
parts of this game. But the one people interact with most is any percent, and there's no creativity in that. That's all.
yeah, that's kind of true. Though I will say bingo's been popping off lately.
That's true.
Dawn of a Dynasty was pretty good. Of course, we're going to be biased because we organized it, but I think it went pretty well, right? Like, I would say it went pretty well. So many old legends came back. So many new champions like yourself are still in the bracket. What's up? Must have been the wind.
I think everyone on this channel is biased towards bingo, but
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great point, actually.
So if you want creativity, don't run any percent. I guess of this
That's
game.
probably our
If you want
takeaway. Yeah.
creativity, do any other kind of event, community events that we have, including bingo.
Including bingo. Yeah. Yeah, I still think there's a lot of like creativity possibility. I was actually talking with Dex last night about a cool event idea I had. That I should probably like get around to figuring out because I think it'd be fun. But
It could be interesting too.
that's a secret for another time.
Does it count as a secret shine?
Let's not get that far ahead of ourselves. It might count as a secret shine. Okay, so seafood in Rico 1. This was our big question, but now we know. And I'll be honest, Rico 100 is not trivial. So the fact that she's gotten this far, and now she also knows to be in the fight, is good. That's that bingo knowledge coming in.
Yeah, I don't know if I could find 100 coins in Rico 1 before speedrunning this game.
Could you find 100 coins in Serena 1 before speedrunning this game?
No. You'd
That's
have
the
to lock
craziest
me in a room for a whole week, and I might be able to do it.
Sorry, I'm back.
And what if one despawns, though? Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Chaos.
I know, I was just the energy drink kicked in, so I just need to leave for a moment.
No worries.
If one despawns, I don't know. I reset the level. I mean, probably, you know. It's just,
I guess you can like remember.
but
them
I
both
don't know
times.
about that in this hypothetical situation. Maybe.
Yeah. Like, what if you didn't know, dude? That would be the worst. The worst is when because sometimes you just spray the spot and it just doesn't work. So, 53 minutes in, how many goals do you think everyone's clicking? Now that we've got like a
Well,
good sense of where everyone's at. You know, let's hear some
We
takes.
have only seen 2 goals clicked. One of them twice.
True.
But I think we've gotten some progress to some other goals on the way, right? Like Funky's done some Rico stuff already. Rexy and Chaos look like they're both going to get Bianco hidden decently soon.
Yeah, they're on their way.
They're fighting for it. And Funky
Yeah,
just now
like the
puts 4 reds,
Oh yeah, 4 reds, huh?
but he's,
really like the
he's
Rico
loading
play,
up
by
all
the way.
that Pinna stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's like a cannon. It's just gonna fire off and get like a bunch of clicks later. And it's probably gonna be nice to have for later too. So it's like, oh, I already have the Yoshi unlocked, like those types of things. So Funky's got he's got a lot of secret progress. But that being said, Seafood gonna get 2 clicks here with the Rico 15 plus 100 soon, which is also kind of cash money.
Yeah. If you ever need to check how many blue coins you have, you can hit the Z button, and that will tell you in the corner, the bottom left or right corner,
Right. But yeah.
bottom right. That tells you how many you have in the level.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where Seafood's missing coins. Maybe in the sewer? The sewers are so weird. Because, like, there's 2 different sewers. And then, like, before the boss fight, like, the first half of the sewer's loaded. And then after the boss fight, like, the second half of the sewer's loaded. It's very unintuitive. Yeah, Rico 100s is definitely not how they intended you to do it casually, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. You know, not confident, but...
Yeah, I don't know. This game is interesting at points, to say the least.
There's definitely some game design decisions that were made, and that happened. And whether they're good, we'll leave for the viewers at home.
Yeah. Oh, we're finding the sewer?
Oh, this is big. Another
branching
thing about
path
the Rico
to
1 sewer is, what's it called? Like, in other Rico episodes, if you jump up within the sewer, there's coins. But in Rico 1, only this final sewer has coins that Seafood's jumping through right now. But, like, the other sewers don't when you jump up. I don't know. Like, why do they have so many different things? Like, I don't know.
Every level is slightly different. Every level is personalized.
That's true.
Don't know.
That's true.
Maybe one day at Nintendo, they're like, okay, we need to get these 100 coin shines done. So let's have everyone work on a different level. Let's put coins here, here, and here, and then everyone put them here, here, and here. But it was slightly different amounts. I don't know.
Yeah, they just came up with some rules, I guess. I don't know. We're going. Did Funky go back into Pinna 4 to ride the Yoshi? Maybe it's just like, you know, I know the butterfly is here, so I may as well get it here, which makes sense. Looking for the pineapple.
I do this one joke. I don't understand.
Which jump are you thinking?
Just this small one here, from this platform to the next platform.
Just hover?
No, yeah, I know that bit I figured out. I just for some reason just can't.
Do you have your ground pound button mapped?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've got the ground pound button mapped. There was a different
Check the
button to what I
chat.
think it was, which is why I keep going onto the map from time to time. There's a different button.
Once you have your controller, hopefully things will be a lot more intuitive.
Yeah. No, I'm hoping the controller makes a huge difference just on
The
its own.
keyboard probably doesn't help, yeah. Sifu's got to be coming up on 15 Rico Blues, by the way. Like, we got to be close.
Yeah, I'm just being skill issued by links.
The links are hard, dude. I can't even lie. Like, links are actually killer.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they definitely expect you to have the turbo nozzle for this one,
Yeah.
which doesn't show up until episode 7.
Yeah. Yeah, Rico Turbo, they really hate you on that, don't they, huh? I will say I think the one from bottom to top is a lot easier than top to bottom, but you also have to get up kind of quick, so it's like, that's like its own struggle. Game's hard. There we go. Big moves. Is that a big double click too?
Boom. At least one click.
At least one.
Maybe. Reading the board is hard.
He's delaying.
Reading the board is yeah, dude. Dirty delayers and non-lockout. It's crazy out here. Yeah. So great question. I don't understand what the significance of the butterfly is. So in Pinna, the butterflies are basically just fast blue coins, which is nice. You kind of just Yoshi tongue them and then you get blue coins. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was gonna say
the
one
last
butterfly
coin.
blue coin exists, but that's not on the card.
Oh no.
Yeah, Yoshi has to eat the butterflies and they give you a blue coin. So it's pretty much get Yoshi in the world and also get the butterfly in it. Not all levels with Yoshi have a butterfly.
That is true. Only Pianta, Pinna, Yanko, Rico? I'm gonna act like I'm right.
Yes. Yeah. Because Yoshi's not even in Noki Bay.
Mhm.
Lotto, no. Serena, no.
Yeah. These ship strats from Funky are sick, by the way. And yeah, sometimes the butterfly matters more. This card doesn't have one butterfly, blue coin, no pinna. Which I don't even know if that is a non-lockout goal, or if that's just lockout. Non have 2 butterflies, no pinna? Actually? That feels like something Non would have, dude. Non's an evil format. But yeah.
Because you got Bianco hidden.
Yeah. There you go, on the board. Yeah, does Rexy have a color? I can click that off. Teal, it looks like. Bam. I got it. Oh, let's go. It does work. Oh, am I just the clicker? Dude,
Click master.
I'm a champion. Dude, I didn't know, dude. We had like all the special jobs today that I didn't know we were gonna have. Like we had to count them down. We're doing the clickers.
Ah,
Like we're kind of doing everything.
working overtime, man.
yeah.
Or you are at least. You did the countdown. You're clicking. And I'm just
I mean, it's both of us, you know. I couldn't do it without you. I'll tell you that much.
like, man.
Firing an off-stream run.
Yeah, true. I did do that as well. 3 hours is a long time, by the way. That's what I found out doing that. Like, we're only 1 hour deep, you know? How are you feeling about the prospect of 2 more hours of bingo? It's for everyone.
Not my first blind bingo rodeo.
Oh, so you're set. You were ready for this.
Yeah.
And you've seen some, so like you're actually extra prepared.
Yeah.
What about you, Dex? 2 more hours sound appealing?
I could spend any amount of time watching Super Mario Sunshine.
That's true. It's actually so much nicer to watch than play. When you've already like played, like what's it called? Like I'm still playing for good reason, because playing's a blast. But like watching's almost even more fun, because it's like you get to see what everyone else is thinking, and it's like a big community. Everyone's hanging out together and like watching two champions. It's like, I don't know. It's just a cool thing.
Yeah, everyone truly is unique in how they think about this game. Like, there are a lot of people, the top players, who have similar ideas, but everyone definitely goes about it their own way.
I don't even think a lot of the top players have similar ideas, to be honest.
Fair. You know what? I play this game very differently than a lot of other.
Yeah,
good
no, like
players.
you've got your own style. Like JJ's got a pretty obvious style. I think maybe some of the, like, I don't know, the super ultra nerds have like a similar view, but even then, like, I think if you see Ramato's and Larvy's card routings, who I'd say are both bingo super nerds. Like they rate cards differently, they perceive cards differently, they think different things are strong. So it's like everyone's got like their own little style to it, and I think that's kind of beautiful. It's like a little bit of self-expression.
Yeah.
All right, seafood and gelato now. I'm liking this, kind of like just taking things one by one. And it's probably good for event cutscenes too, right? Like you're opening all the plants, you go into the worlds once they're unlocked. It's like, it makes sense.
Yeah. Do we even tell them about what event cutscenes are? I feel like that's
Too much. I think like I'm not gonna like tell them to ever think about it in routing, but we'll tell the audience, because it is interesting and something that, you know, good players think about for sure, or like very experienced players sometimes. And honestly, only in non-lockout. Like I think in lockout they basically don't matter, because what's way more important is getting to the thing you need when you need it. But the way event cutscenes work is in certain game states, especially when there's something to do in the Delfino Plaza, the game will play a little like 3-second cutscene every time you load the plaza. So like, let's say you need to open the gelato plant, right? Like you gotta open the gelato plant, you got 5 shines, the world's open, they're like, go over here and open the plant. It'll play like a 3-second cutscene. But if you get rid of the plant and then you reload the plaza, then there's no more cutscene, which is awesome. So a lot of
until your
speedrunners-
next world is unlocked.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, and so the mother of like no more event cutscenes is when you go into Corona Mountain, which is part of why in like 120 shines they go in like after basically an any percent run, and then they just kind of go in, and then there's no more event cutscenes to worry about, and they get the blue coins while they're there, which also makes sense. But in terms of this, it's like opening Bianco, then you have like 2 shines of no event cutscenes before the Rico one shows up. If you do the Rico plant, it's like 2 shines of no cutscenes until the Gelato plant shows up. Gelato, there's 5 shines. After Pinna, event cutscenes get kind of weird, because like once Noki's open, it always plays the Noki cutscene, right?
If you hold B on a rope, you stop swinging, by the way. High key
Yeah.
knowledge that. Oh, yeah. Or
True.
jumping.
Rope tech is like, what's it called? It's like rope movement is actually the least intuitive thing in the world, I'll say it.
Yeah.
They did a bad job with that at Sunshine HQ, in my opinion.
But yeah, so with event cutscenes, once you get to unlock Noki Bay, you'll always just get a cutscene after that point.
Also,
Just
when there's like a
in case
Yoshi
it's
event, you get a cutscene. So I know in 120 shines you do pin a 2 reds first, so that you do that without an event cutscene. Right?
What? Sorry?
You do
Oh,
pin a
yes.
2 reds
Yeah.
early, and it's like event cutscenes are stupid. Don't worry about them. But like a lot of like routing decisions, especially in non-lockout, when people can really control for them, have at least a little bit to do with event cutscenes.
Yeah. If you're watching any percent or 120 shines or any of the speedruns, if you ever wonder, why am I here right now? It's because of event cutscenes.
Yeah, yeah, that's like, what? Why are we leaving Bianco but not finishing it? Event cutscenes. That's the only reason. So yeah, it's a complicated, like it's another like tiny thing that's like a cool little complexity factor when you're thinking about what's good and what's bad. What does also matter a lot of the time is like, when do I unlock a world? Like sometimes whole plans or route ideas revolve around some plan of like, I'm not ever gonna open Pinna in this whole game, and so I never have to spend the 30 seconds to watch the cutscene. Is Funky doing Pinna 2 life grind? Wait, this is hype. This is actually hype. You never see this.
Yeah,
This
is
one
only
doesn't come
spoken
up
about
like
in
ever.
ancient
This is
text.
only in Legends, yeah. Oh, he messed it up, dude. No. He missed a cycle. Yeah, Pinna 2. The reason this one doesn't come up much is because it's like barely better than Bianco 1 life grind. Is that
And
right? Like,
Bianco 1 is
it's
always
really bad
available.
and always
The only
available.
time
Yeah.
you do this is if you're doing this exact shine and need lives and have the time to get them. It's not a lockout situation where you're like, oh, I need something else right now.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, we're big lockout fans, if you couldn't tell.
Oh yes, you can do in episode 2, 100 coin in a secret. There are a couple shines where some of the levels in this game just don't have 100 coins in them. So you can just get 82 coins in Serena 2 and look and look and look. You will never find an 83rd coin.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
Uh,
Maybe they just assumed everyone's gonna do it in episode 8, and so... Because episode 8s do tend to have the most coins, even though they're not usually the fastest levels to do the shine in.
yeah. But
Yeah, they tend to have a lot of coins.
yeah, so which ones are the exceptions to the rule? Which ones do not have enough coins? That'd be the Serena secret shines.
Yeah, so Serena 4, there are
That's
actually enough
it,
coins,
I
there's
think.
just no coin in the secret.
Right. Right.
The
right.
other one is Bianco 6 doesn't have coins in the secret, but you can just enter the Bianco 3 secret, because Bianco's weird and you can just go into the secrets whenever.
I thought you could enter the secrets whenever, but it didn't let me enter the episode 3 when I was on episode 2.
Well, you can't go into them early.
Oh.
That they still don't let you do. Like, there's not a lot of shine sequence breaks in this game.
Right.
Um,
And most of the shines, most of the secrets, you can only get them in that episode. Bianco's different.
Yeah, once you've done them, like, you can kind of go back for some reason. I don't know why Bianco did this and no other world.
Okay.
But yeah, like,
I think Bianco is a lot more refined than a lot of the other levels in this game.
And the red coins that are in these secrets, do they count as a secret shine, or is it?
that's a hidden shine, so it's like its own thing. It's also
They're
a
not
shine in a
shines.
secret, but that's a different thing. So it wouldn't be a secret shine, no.
So it's not 2 secret shines from one level if I get the red coins after this one.
No.
Correct.
Just checking.
Yeah, no, it's a good question. It's a great ask.
Yeah, we have so many convoluted rules.
Yeah.
But there's a reason for all of them.
Yeah. There's the reason I said I put the FAQ earlier and I was like, this would be a good read, is because so many of those rules are actually explained pretty well there. Which is, you know, it's good that we have that, because at least we have something we can point people to. when we're saying confusing garbage.
Yeah, we were talking about earlier how this game is so beautiful for bingo, but there is a delicate balance. At the very beginning of the stream, we mentioned Gelato Beach Skip that is banned from bingo, just because if we did allow it, Gelato would just be too overpowered. Being able to
You
choose
mean-
whatever level you want, whenever you want, breaks the progression of typical levels.
Yeah, all of a sudden, like 2 PNTCMOs goes from like the worst goal ever to like probably something you want in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Not that fast, I guess, but like pretty dang fast.
Yeah, let me think about it like this. 2 Piantismos would require like 7 shines,
Pianta shines. And then,
but if we
and then-
allowed GBS, it would only be 4. So you're cutting out.
We also need to
Three
like get to
times.
gelato and stuff, which is what I realized. But
Yeah.
also like the real upside is you don't have to do Sandbird. You don't have to do Eternal Gelato 2 Plungello Mirror Madness Tilt Slam Bam.
You don't
So
have to
it's
fight the
like-
Wiggler.
Yeah,
Which can be
Wheeler's
a
not that
huge-
slow, but
Huge issue sometimes.
yeah. Sandbird is only gross if you do Turbo Bird, is my opinion. It's because that looks really hard. You know Turbo Bird, right? You're actually kind of a hero for that. I would never.
It's very
never.
doesn't come up as much in bingo as you would think, because one of the goals is Sandbird blue coins, and
Or eel blue coins.
very true.
But yeah, the reason you do it with turbo is because you can store vertical speed after getting the 7 bird coins, and then zip up to the 8th one. Which in like if you've ever seen like a speed run, they do it with rocket, but the rocket only unlocks after, which is another thing that Gelato Beach Skip breaks. You can just get the rocket whenever,
And turbo, then yeah.
and turbo whenever. Yeah,
Really?
so like then you can just use the rocket and just zip, and you're good. But turbo is the only nozzle you'll have available if you do the shines in the proper order. Then you know it's another cool little niche bingo knowledge thing. So it's like, you know, we'll take it. Yeah, I will say no one in this tournament's gonna be learning it. Sorry, 4 of you. I don't know it either. So you clearly don't need it to be like halfway good.
Oh, I need to click back on the emulator.
There we go. Everyone's got their Bianca hidden now. This is the way it should be.
That isn't the hidden.
Did you get the red coins? I didn't see. The red
I
coins
got
are the
the
hidden.
standard. Oh,
That would not be
Well,
the
that
hidden.
that is a secret then. Yeah, like the one that you just did is the secret, and then yeah, then you don't have the hidden. My bad.
okay.
Well, and now you know at least.
So do I just enter episode 3, do it again, and that's how you get the red coins?
Yes.
And you will have your jetpack.
Oh. Or it's just
Yeah,
episode 4.
that is
That
nice.
works too.
Yeah. Keep in mind that's only a Bianco thing though, right? Like if you that will not work in other worlds if you enter the wrong level because they just close it off for some reason. I don't know.
Oh,
why.
this is a different red coin. Never mind.
Well, I mean, you can still enter the secret.
That would be, yeah, you could do this red coin, but it wouldn't be Bianco hidden. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
the Bianco hidden goal.
But the one in the secret would be where you just were.
Right, because the red coin's in the village, that unlocks the next level.
Yeah.
In this Bianco Hills. The hidden is just a little secret style shine. It does not. Again, not a secret shine in terms of bingo goals. It's just a little tucked away hidden Easter egg.
I feel like
Not
we made
provide
things more
progression.
confusing.
Yeah.
Like we actually messed this up. Oh well.
Well, I was hoping the red coins counted for the secret, but it for the 100, but they don't.
That would be
What
that'd be interesting.
Did the perpetrator get away?
Yeah, that would be
Because
cool.
I was going to consider getting 8 on there, get a bunch of coins, and then use the 8 in the actual secret level to get the 100 that way. They'll be the same.
The yellow coins do carry over like that, not the red ones.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the like coins for the 100 in a secret are like not very intuitive at all. So like Pinna 2 actually has some freestanding ones that Funky was picking up during the life grind. But a lot of other secrets, it's like ground pound to precarious nail. And then
Yeah.
it's like, well,
It's always
luck
a
with
nail.
that, I guess. It's always a nail. Alright, so Funky in Serena. I think I like this a lot. There's a lot to be done in Serena. Also, Seafood in Pinna is also good. Like we said, there's a lot to be done in Pinna. Funky's got the whole Pinna Hall now and doesn't have to worry anymore. I mean, you think about it, like, what does Funky even have left at this point? Because a lot of things will kind of come along the way. So, like, there's like a couple Serena goals, right? He's got 2 Yoshis.
Gonna need his Rico 100 and
The Rico 100. And then the Noki
he's gonna
for
need
sure.
some Noki. Yes,
He'll need 10 from 1, too.
he might make it.
He might make it.
Might beat the buzzer.
I could see it. I believe.
So we're not even quite halfway to the 3 hours.
Yeah. We're
He's
making
got-
we're making good time.
Progress, probably half the progress we quickly scored.
Oh yeah, so I saw earlier was asked what a mini boss is. It's another thing that's not on the card. But you know, it's something we're probably removing because of how complicated it is. But basically the mini bosses are this arbitrary, like, what we call a mini boss. So it's like the Chomplets in Piano 1, the Big Chain Chomp in Piano 4, the Flagellos in Gelato 2, the Polluted Piranha Point in Bianco 1, the Snoozer Koopas in Pinna 4, and then the Electra Koopa in Pinna 5.
Yeah,
Mm.
just yeah. it was
This
a
is
goal
why
that
you
could
don't
help
try
the meta.
things you don't know what you're doing.
Try to do
Isn't
Pinna
that the
cutscenes,
whole
Skip.
goal
That's
of
so
this?
sad. That's okay. Like, what? This is still the blind bingo, you know? It's like it's better to mess up here than in the big leagues. You know what I'm saying?
It's only up from here.
Yeah. The second cutscene skip is so much harder too, I'll say. It's like, you just have to... The cue I use is once you visually see bombs exploding, that's when I exit area. After shooting the last mecha shot. But it's like, I don't know, it's kind of a
Bombs
weird
on the
one. Like,
ground. Yes.
yeah. Yeah. You know, once we're teachers, you know, this will be second nature to all of our students, but...
Oh yes, of course.
Okay, it'll be fine.
Get how small the timer is for Bianca 3 hit-ins. You only get 1 minute.
Yeah, I know. I never like thought about this until watching the Rexy do her like pre-game submission. I was like, wow, yeah, that is not easy, is it?
These are supposed to be challenge levels, like just extra bonus. Like, I don't know if they were supposed to be really difficult, but definitely not supposed to be easy.
What other stories should we be telling, Dex? You got any good stories for the people at home?
Any stories for the people? Let me think. Let's see. Currently, we're in this Dawn of a Dynasty tournament, right? Before that, we had our own little version of Get Yourself Bingoing, where we called it Birth of a Bloodline, because we're a little more little
Look,
more
I was
dramatic.
building up storylines, all right. Like it was like do this and then Dawn of a Dynasty. Like I don't know. Like I thought that was cool. You know, like you get the new blood for. Like okay, it didn't hit with many people, all right. But I couldn't stand. I couldn't stand another tournament having a name like 2024 2v2 Summer Lockout Tournament. I just couldn't put up with it anymore. I was like, no, come on, we need a little pizzazz.
Yeah, that's
So, you know,
fair. We could use a little
tried.
pizzazz.
I
But
tried.
both of us were coaches because we had new players as well,
Mhm.
almost exclusively. This was related to the Super Mario Sunshine speedrun Discord, so most of these players had some level of speedrunning expertise.
I'd say
But
there is an exception though. With I know Braden at least had bingo experience, right?
yes,
But I know
and your
Plant
student
Fan
was
had
very
no
new.
experience at all. Yeah. So it was very rewarding. And then Plant Fan also did okay in Dawn of a Dynasty. Had some two pretty close games from what I recall. So it's like practice pays off.
Yeah, I had two students who were already goated, so I didn't even do anything, and they just won. So I was happy about that.
Yeah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Twitch was pretty goated too.
That's how we coach.
Yeah, it's that easy. Hey, another good question. What were our first bingos in SMS like? So, I don't know about you, but my first bingo was against Cinder in 2020. And I remember I got a blue coin named after me, the Tomato Blue, because I died on a tree in Pianta 1 with 70 coins by falling off of it trying to get that blue coin. So, I think I lost like 13-5 or something. I also tried to get 20 blue coins by Pianta 3, which I think there's only 18 by then. So, like a little bit of like mistakes and failure and all that stuff. Like this was also even after I did like 10 scrims. So it's like, it just happened.
This is your first league match?
Yeah, my first
Like,
tournament
First
game
tournament
ever.
match?
I don't even remember much about my first scrims because it was just like me and Peaches going at it. And like neither of us really knew what we were doing, so I don't remember anything as like embarrassing or like that. So, man, what was your first
remember.
bingo like?
My first bingo, my first tournament match was against Mr. Yato, and it was
That's actually a sick.
season
first
2
match
of our
to have.
bingo league, which happened in 2021 probably.
Sounds right.
And I don't know. It was I had speedrun the game quite a bit, and Yato played quite a bit of bingo, so I was a lot faster than him, but he seemed to know a little bit more about bingo than me.
Mhm.
So it was an interesting match. I remember red coins was a goal on the card, and I didn't know what levels to do for that, so I just did pachinko. I was like, pachinko's in Delfino. I can do that at any time, and I died a few times.
I mean, sounds not that bad. I think you won, right? Which is pretty.
Yeah, I think I did end up winning,
Pretty
which was
impressive.
yeah, a little bit of a speed bully, as we call it.
That's a classic.
there was
a little bit
a-
of speed bullying is good for the
I
soul.
think there was a controversy where 7 links was on the card, and for that goal, 1 linked is there's those X's or O's or triangles around the map. If you spray it, then a blue coin spawns somewhere else.
And you need the
next to
pair.
another
you can't just
graffiti?
get one.
Yeah, and so I had like 6.5 graffitis, and I clicked the goal, and
Oops.
it had to be unclicked, and then there was, yeah, but I did end up winning the match.
I remember where someone had 6 and 2 halves in a game and couldn't click 7 links, and then lost the goal. It's crazy. But yeah, starting
tough.
bingo was a little intimidating, but I know I don't have regrets.
That's why I'm playing in the baby park leagues.
No.
I will say the baby park leagues are way friendlier than what we had to go through, dude. Like, think about Dex. He had like a 123 when he joined, I think, right? Something like
Yeah, I was
that.
probably like a top 200 any percent player or something around there. Yeah.
Yeah. Like when I started, I did like, I don't know, maybe like a week of runs. I had like a barely a sub 2 hour any percent. So it's like, I got brutally dismantled. That's how it goes. But, that's why I thought like events like these and like Birth of a Bloodline recently are like so cool, just because we get the opportunity to have people learn and practice and not be put up against killers.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people who like to watch, and you can't all compete against these great players, or it wouldn't be very fun to compete against people in something that have thousands of more hours in it.
Mhm.
So it's nice to play a competitive match where even if you're new, it's not a complete stomp.
Yeah.
I say that as Funky Kong has 9 goals right now, but everyone else,
It's not a complete stomp. It's not a complete stomp.
yeah.
We got time. Okay, so,
Yeah, I
Serena
do
3
remember.
no clipping kind of sucks. I can't even blame Funky for taking a while here, because this level is terrible. Good news is, with clipping, you grab a banana from the lobby, you walk it up the stairs, or you jump if you're fast, and then you backflip and throw it, and you get the shine. And it's like 20 seconds.
Yeah, the
Probably a
funny
little
part
more
about the
than 20
speed
seconds.
run is that a lot of the levels just cut through so much just by a single clip. Like you can just
Mhm.
beat a level that's supposed to take like
Forever.
forever. Maybe like if a speedrunner did it, it'd take, I don't know, 2 minutes, but now it just takes 1 minute because you like get a banana and go to the shine and then you just clip through something. Anyway, so we are very creative in our bingo goal creating process, and we just say, do this level, but don't clip through the thing that saves 20 minutes.
Yeah. This one actually got removed in Lockout. It's a very old legacy goal. I think it was around in
How'd
like
he get hit?
2019. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's invisible ghosts.
Just the pineapple just gone.
It might be.
That
He has to do that
sucks.
all over again.
He's not gonna be happy.
Ooh. Notably with the life grinding, you have to spray the stews over with the
With
spray
blood,
nozzle,
yeah.
or the hover nozzle.
Unfortunately.
Otherwise, they will not give lives.
Yeah. I don't know why they made that decision.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, oh, they must be sprayed over. Like, I don't know. I
They just
get
do
where it's
whatever in this game.
if you jump on multiple of them at once. I understand why that's cool. Like, oh yeah, you get a 1-up for that.
Yeah,
But why,
like
I
you're
don't know why
triple
they have to
teaming
be
him.
flipped over. Yeah.
Yeah. Like every other Mario game, you jump on an enemy enough times and you're like, yeah, I get 1-up. You know?
Yeah, that part makes sense. Yeah.
So it's like, why not here?
Well, in this game, there just aren't that many enemies. You know,
Hmm. Yeah,
the enemies
that
are the game design.
yeah, kind of true as well. Speaking of crazy game design, Funky now on his Yoshi, so gonna be able to get Serena 3 no clip soon. And what a battle it was. Oh, yeah, he also has Ride Yoshi in 3 Worlds. I forgot about that. What are the odds Funky runs into a boo and like is sad?
Runs into one, and
like one of the like ones that's sleeping and then Yoshi's like stuck inside, like that type of thing.
I've never seen that, but
Really? I mean,
Um,
I guess you never see this level, so
yeah.
that's probably part of it. Oh yeah, Funky needs all the attic blues if he wants to get 20 by episode 4. So that's probably why he's looking around. But
Yeah.
that boo might be elusive. We'll see. We're about halfway through, which is pretty cool. We're making big moves here.
Big moves. We have gotten ourselves bingoing.
Indeed, indeed.
You know this
Do you think
guy's
Yoshi
Pianta's
spawns?
name is Big Daddy with the blue.
Dude, I love that he's named Big Daddy Blooper. Isn't that awesome?
Like, yeah, he's just got all these bloopers, and I don't know. What do you? Is this? Do you think Piantas ride these bloopers? Like, is this some underground?
How do you think they get to work, bro?
I don't know.
Probably
The
these
Piantas?
things. no?
What? The bloop?
Like what's the go? If we can ride a blooper, surely they can too. You ride a blooper
Yeah.
to work. It's like an Uber
Maybe
service.
they're
Someone
so.
else drives.
Maybe they have two and they put 1 foot on each and they just like skate on ice or on water. I guess you normally can skate on ice.
Yeah. There we go. Funky did it. Not a trivial level by any means. So. Also, he got some of those weirder blue coins that you have to door clip normally. So that's actually smart routing as well. This guy's dialed in.
Yes, yes. Let's see. Oh, this NPC doesn't just kill you. Some of the NPCs, if you don't complete a mission in a certain amount of time, they just kill you. Like Piantissimo.
This
if
is
you
almost
lose to him in a
worse though.
race-
Like you get kicked out, you gotta re-enter the whole thing.
Yeah.
But there's a funny bingo goal. Die to an NPC, not an enemy.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely something. I don't think it'd be great for balance, unfortunately, because you could just like go to Pianta 2 and get that. It'd probably be like one of the fastest invasion rush goals out there at that point too.
And Bianco too?
In Pianta 2, TC mode.
Oh yeah.
Die to him. I feel like, you know, but I mean, it's a funny idea. That's one for the meme bingo for that Andrew's cooking up for sure.
Oh yeah.
I heard I have to
Meme
play that,
bingo.
by the way. I'm a little worried, dude. Like, he put you and Pogo through the ringer, so.
Yeah, me and Pogonator played, let's say a custom-made card by one of the viewers, and it had a bunch of goals. Let's say the match took like twice as long as a normal match, probably at least.
It was really
Um,
close, so that's probably
yeah.
part of it.
And there were some funny for the viewer goals. Like one of the goals we were talking about Piantissimo, it's like win the Piantissimo race, but all the digits are even, or something.
Yeah,
like
I don't
that.
know why, and you both hit it
We
first
just had
try.
to
Like
keep
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, we got lucky with that. But it is possible that we were in a point where we just had to keep.
Yeah, just keep trying.
Until the second decimal spot was even number.
I still don't know how you time that. Like, you bet you both. Like, what? One of you got 2222.
No,
the
I
other
just got
got
lucky.
2048. Oh, you got lucky.
Yeah, I did not time it
Pogo
at
was
all.
like, I'm shooting for a decimal in particular that I know is possible. And you just went for it. Hey, I mean that's even more baller, to be honest.
There's, there was other bangers such as the lily pad without any kind of clipping. You
Yep.
had to use Yoshi, which usually we just go over to the pipe with a banana and, break down the door.
Yeah, was it
get in.
Pogo who rode all the boats? You at least did the manhole
Yes.
jump, right?
Yeah,
You can
I
skip like
cheated a
half
little
of
bit,
the eternal. Well, it's not a cliff, right? So it's legal. Doesn't sound
yeah,
like a cheat. To me.
it was not what the creator intended. by
Intended,
any
yeah, that's true.
means.
And again, is that at that point, like all of our bingos are cheating because they're definitely not what Nintendo intended. Funky's getting squashed here.
Shoutouts to Andrew.
True. He's a real one. He's gonna put me through the ringer, so that opinion might change. But, but you know, it's been a good time having him around.
Oh yeah.
Cool that I don't know. I feel like passion for bingo's been back, which has
It
been
has.
awesome.
It's definitely something people have put in a ton of time into and can get burnt out easily. You feel like
Mhm.
if there's events going on constantly, it can be easy to be like, oh, I'm just gonna take a break from this for multiple years because I don't want to be rusty.
Yeah.
Get back into it. There are
Yeah.
a lot of bingo heads who are interested in Super Mario Sunshine lately.
I will say, I think like what's it called? Compared to other competitions, Lockout Bingo is like maybe the most stress-inducing, like nerves variant possible. Just because of your lack of knowledge, like the whole information factor. It's like I'm thinking of like other esports. Like if in League, for example, if you die, you got like 40 seconds to twiddle your thumbs and chill out. Counter-Strike, you got like that in-between round time. Here it's like, I feel like you're constantly thinking because there's always things going on, and there's always like the information factor. So I don't know. For me, it's definitely like stressful experience. But you know,
Always
it doesn't mean it
something
can't be
you should be
fun.
thinking about. Yeah.
Also, this
Oh, we're
Pinatu
seeing
life
another
grind, right?
Pinatu
I
life
know.
grind.
This Pinatu life grind in the current year is like it's actually so hype.
You do need to flip all three of them. Three at
Yeah.
once.
Rule of threes, you know. Three is the magic number.
Three is. And green is the magic color for blooper. Green
That is true.
is just straight up easier to steer than the rest of them. So
Yep.
pick that one.
Yeah, I was actually talking with Rexy about this when she was recording her thing, and I said I didn't want to give too much away because I don't know how blind the blind bingo's got to be, how much the humiliation ritual they got to go through.
How much
But,
hazing?
yeah, but what's it called? One thing I did admit was green's the best blooper just because. Like, it has the lowest base speed, which you think, like, what? How's that the best for speed running? We want to go fast. It's actually, if you hold forward, like, every blooper's the same speed, and green just has the best handling, so you can take tighter turns.
I mean, there's also the wise old wisdom that not dying is fast.
That is true. Yeah, that is actually a secret bonus of the green blooper, is if you don't hold forward, you can't die when you run into like a wall. So, you know, extra bonus tech.
Game does a speed check. It says like, okay, if you collide into something with a certain amount of speed, you die on the blooper. Green blooper doesn't go that fast. The other two do. So, yeah, pretty nice.
And it's actually so cool to see all these players in action, like the different levels of experience is like showing with like the different confidence and like what they're trying. It's like, you know, it gives us a great idea of like what we want to work on and how to help students best, that type of thing, which is really cool. So now that things have been moving along, do we still think Funky's gonna get it done in the time limit?
Funky's on him. Funky is a man with a mission.
That is true. But I think 10 from
If
1
he doesn't,
is gonna be awkward. That could be a problem. That's my theory.
I don't know. He might. If he doesn't, like, will I even wake up tomorrow? Like,
Yeah, dude, will it be so
will there
sad?
be a world there?
Yeah.
What other goals might be an issue? Eel. Eel seems like it could be a problem. Eel. The eel fight.
Eel's long, but I think it'll be
Eat.
fine. Like, we're not gonna see a 4-tooth, but like, I think we'll get there. You know what I mean?
We'll get through it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Funky still needs a Serena Blue, right? Or at least one. I actually have no idea how many he has. But I feel like he's got to be missing some. Oh, he's Z-menuing now. Okay, so he's 3 short. The Serena Blues are kind of hard to find. I give credit. They're not intuitive. But here, at least we'll get some King Boo screen time, you know? Or at least the level. We probably won't be entering the fight, but... You know, at least we get
We
to see
could
the
find
words
them
King
before
Boo
then.
on our screen. Yeah.
King Boo down below. Yeah, King
Yeah.
Boo gets a special place in many of our hearts due to the fact that it's a boss fight that is pretty much completely randomness,
Useless.
completely luck based, and it takes
Yeah.
a very long time.
Yeah. The bane of any speedrun player of Sunshine. Like, you get 2 extra cycles at the top level, and there goes your world record. It's like, it's just pure luck. It's like 70% chance. You need to hit 3 70% for a perfect fight. I think overall it's like 1/3 you get no time loss, 1/3 you get 1 cycle of time loss, and then the last third is you get 2 cycles or more of time loss. Each cycle 7 seconds. So it's like ouchie.
And there's also cheeky tricks where you can do cycle skips, and that saves time 1 in every 64 tries.
Yeah. It's terrible. How much does it even save a cycle skip? I always
4
forget.
seconds, I believe.
Damn, only 4? That actually sucks. That makes sense though. It just is like, damn.
And it's also at the very edge of the bingo meta. A lot of these levels, there's usually a stopping point where typically you don't go past a certain level in worlds. For example, Bianco. Bianco 2 is not exactly the fastest shine, but Bianco 3 is a good shine, Bianco 4 is a good shine, it opens up Bianco hundreds, it opens up the Bianco hidden shine. All these are pretty good shines. After that, Bianco 5 is a really slow shine, so it's not super rare, or sorry, it's not super common that we see anything past Bianco 5. King Boo is the same way, but like to the point where we'll see King Boo maybe once every 100 matches or something like that. So it's just like, oh my gosh, it's King Boo! It's crazy.
Yeah.
If someone does it, they're doing something like that
Wrong.
many other players do not do. It's a risky play. It's a commitment. It's unique.
It is unique. 4 uniques. One other thing about King Boo is like there's kind of like a little bingo history there too, where there was a goal. I think this was even before my time. Maybe it was in season 1, but it might have even been before my time. And it was Serena 5 or 2 shines from 7 worlds. And you would really think like it's just like 5 shines from Serena instead of 14 shines, right? Like surely that's better, right? But no. A lot like literally it got changed to 2
No.
from 7 because only 2 from 7 got done.
Yeah, now we have
Now we have a
King Boo.
new excuse.
or Gelato 6 or Noki 6. And to get Noki 6, you need 20 shines to get to Noki. And then you need to do 6 shines in Noki. So it's like
Yeah, and
5
Gelato
shines
6
or
we complained
26
about
shines.
yeah,
This
we
is a
complained
genuine
about
question.
Yeah, it's a real question. Like I've seen Noki. I think Serena 5 is probably the most common of those at this point.
Yeah.
Serena's like decently strong, so it's like the thing about Gelato is like you never really want to go past 3, and even going to 3 is kind of rare. So like you like there's very few cases where you want to finish like Sandbird. So Gelato 6 doesn't come up very often. And then yeah, Noki, like a lot of the Noki stuff stops at like Noki 4, right? Or like Eel Shine. So it's like, well then it's still 2 more shines. So you know, it's also who wants to do like the shell secret at the end of a bingo? Nobody. I can tell you that firsthand.
Not me.
That being
that's
said,
a
I don't
really
know.
tough
Pretty good shell secret closer memories for me. Definitely less so for my opponent in that game. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, it looks like Funky took a little break. I can't see.
Yeah, I
chat
think he
or
was
anything.
stuck at like Serena Blues. He didn't find them.
Okay.
All right, Sifu's got lives now.
Just
Which
thinking
I mean,
about
to be
it.
fair, what's it called? Like that was something I was actually very curious about. Was are people gonna find Serena Blues? Back when I started, one of the like most common things why people would watch Div 3 games was like, dude, I hope they have to do 18 Serena Blues. Because it's like no one's learned it. You need to do like door clips or some like crazy no door clip route. Which no, there was no video for a no door clip route. I actually made the video for that. So like before that time, it was just like just go into the hotel and like try and find things. And people didn't find things. It's like it's hard to find them. So, you know, crazy stuff. Always like a good time watching a new player struggle through some Serena Blues. But you know that might jeopardize the blackout potential for the Funk.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much to say about where these coins are located, but I will say more unlock the further you get into the world. So, if all else fails,
I mean,
that
he
is
can't
how it
hear
works
us.
with most worlds. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's definitely.
Yeah, he's definitely. That's why I was like, dude, I can talk about Funky freely. You know, I don't have to worry about I don't know, giving things away or whatever.
Yeah, if you're having a hard time finding blue coins in a world, it's not always a bad idea to finish some levels and try again, look around again.
Yeah. What's it called? I know, like, so it was probably the easiest. So, like, I think the blues he's missing are like the attic ones, maybe, like that, or like, I think it might be also some weird. Actually, I might know. It might be because he got blues in Serena 3, right? So he might be missing the one in the box and the one in the room next to that, which is like very hard to think of coming back to. So the actual place you might get the blues is the extra Nokis in Serena 6.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
That's probably like the
Did he
easiest.
check
He also
the
has to do
casino
King
too?
Boo. He has all the casino stuff. I know that for sure.
Because there's an M in episode
got that
5. Okay.
Yeah. So
I did
he
not.
got that. So I think he's missing 3 blues. I think one's the attic boo that he couldn't find roaming around, and the other 2 are like the ones in the lower rooms. But yeah, it's very fun because like I know both Seafood and Funky. They've watched a lot of bingo, but it's like watching and playing. Like watching doesn't really prepare you. I'll tell you that. Oh, he has attic boo. That's my bad. I wonder what he's missing then. Maybe an outside blue? Maybe like under the hut. That's an easy forgettable one. Or far out water. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out. It's too hard to keep track of everyone's progress.
Yeah, 4 people. I'll tell you what, we have a lot of tournaments that are 2v2 bingo. And the whole
Oh, yeah.
time, it's so hard to keep track of what's going on as a player and as a viewer.
Yeah.
It's really fun though, because you get to talk with someone else and strategize and share the stress we talked about earlier. So
Yeah.
it's really one of the most fun bingo variants, I think, even if it isn't nearly the most competitive, probably.
I mean, I'm gonna act like it's competitive because that's definitely my
Well, it
biggest
is definitely
tournament win.
competitive.
But
Like, I don't know. I
yeah,
think
no, I know what you mean. It's like a different level of seriousness to 1v1, which I think is just natural of like you're in a call with someone. Like it's way more chill because you're hanging out with a friend instead of like I'm sitting alone in my room with my GameCube controller and I'm trying to outbrain this guy.
yeah, if you could
So
get
it's
4
like-
people
it's
together for any kind of bingo game that has 2v2, I would highly suggest it. I don't know how
Yeah.
common that is.
Yeah, I hope
Done
there's a
2v2
lot of
recently as
people.
well. It's actually quite fun to do 2v2s. The last 2v2 was also a blind bingo. I didn't know the speedrun to that game either, but I'd had no experience in it. I ended up going from just bingoing the game to learning the speedrun of the game, and now I've attempted to get 100%.
There you go.
Oh,
And I intend to do the same thing with this bingo too. It's generally the case that I notice that I go into doing bingos before I do the speedruns. And usually it's how fun the bingo looks will make or break whether a speedrun again or not. So it's really interesting when you get like 2v2 things because you can get skilled and unskilled versus skilled and unskilled, and all 4 players take a completely different pattern. And it becomes a case of can the 2 people on the team communicate or not? If not, how do you determine who's going where? And it's really fun.
yeah.
So
That's not something I've thought about a lot, is
2v2 bingos.
communication in 2v2.
Yeah. I just want to point out, Seafood's like custom pinify from the back hoverless, or I guess hover full. But like these custom 5 from the back strats are sick. I'm picking those up because I suck at pinify from the back hoverless. Any improvement to what I'm doing has to be an improvement.
Yeah, you were talking about like there's some players who are fast, skilled at the game, some people who know how to play bingo. The matchups in Lockout can be really interesting because sometimes you can get someone really fast at the game against someone who knows bingo really well, and that can create some interesting situations where even if one player is faster, they might be a lot less efficient at these goals. They're not exactly knowing which ones are the best. But the slower player can outsmart, outroute, outmaneuver the other player. Or, sometimes you'll get more balanced matchups, and those are fun to watch too, because it's like, oh, who is truly the better player? We're on even footing,
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's actually like the matchup. Like I would say, there's so many different kinds of matchups you can have, and even with like the different clashing styles. So it's like you can have different people play other different people, and they're all cinema, like that type of thing. Like I don't know, like I played in this recent tournament. I played you, I played Mason, and I played Bry Guy, who's the other mentor for this event. And all 3 of them were super interesting in super different ways. Just because like the style clash is so like crazy. It's so interesting. But yeah, bingo
You
knowledge
get-
is kind of busted. Like,
you
I
do.
think you could, if you put me in a game of bingo against Inkstar with he gets no prep, do you think I win? I would say probably.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd say so.
and no disrespect to
prep.
Inkstar, if he like locked in on bingo, he would kick my butt and it wouldn't be close. But like, it's just having that initial knowledge is like a huge, huge deal. And again, his
Yeah.
120 grind has been crazy. So maybe this guy's more of a knower than we think.
That's true. There's definitely specific bingo knowledge though. Like, how do I rush 15 M's?
Yeah, true. Also, like, what do
How
I
do I get-
prioritize is another like
How do I
not
get
intuitive
7
at
enemies
all.
fast? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this blooper can fling his arms halfway across the map. What the?
Dude,
That's amazing.
Blooper's range is insane. Like, he's actually a beast.
More from the back strats.
From the back strats are hype. I will say from the front, it's a lot easier. But I assume, like, you know, if you're mostly a bingo watcher, right? And then there's a goal, pin a 5 from the back coverless. Like, I do it from the back because this is what I know. Like, this is what I've seen people do. So it's like, it makes perfect sense.
And there's an invisible wall near where the Ferris wheel is. So it's yeah, going from the front is not always the easiest if you don't know where that is.
That is very true.
If you do, it's pretty easy peasy though.
Button.
But man, I have not watched a ton of Bingo-thon, but I am very thankful that we get to do interesting bingo matches like this. So
Yeah.
I just want to thank everyone who's
Thank you for
helping
having
put
us.
this together.
Yeah, dang, we only have 1 hour left. That's crazy. Time really flies when you're bingoing, huh?
hmm Where are we bingoing?
You tell me.
We're bingoing to
Funky.
the stars.
This funky. Oh, dude, I wish I could.
Or
The
shines,
overlay's
I
like
guess.
covering up the coin count. I'm trying to think if he has 98 or 99 coins or not. Like which. Because if he
Yellow
has 99, he could get Tree of Shame. Oh, he might be getting these boxes. That's actually smart. No, there's no more boxes. Is there one over the water? Yeah, I remembered him missing one earlier. Oh, he's swimming down. This is like ultra shame, but it's so valid because it's like, you know, there's coins there. I like, what's it called? Like, Noki 200 is actually like one of the fastest hundreds. It's super, super good. It's like what? I know my PB is like a 138, but I think record's like 120 something.
Yeah. 100 coin shines usually take a lot longer than regular level shines, just because you have to go to most sections of a level to get all these coins. Whereas with the level, you just usually go to one spot and it's like, oh, shine, get, as they say.
Yeah. They do say that.
But yeah, Noki has all these corridors where it's like, oh, there's a line of 20 coins in this single corridor. You know what? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's 1/5 of the way there. And there's like 3 of them.
Yeah. The runes are actually like, what is it, 64 coins? Seafood doing the classic entering the merry-go-round without Orange Yoshi, by the way. I've done that too. I'm right there with you. That's what being a bingo player is all about.
Yeah, this level is supposed to be a puzzle where you're like, oh, the merry-go-round's missing an orange Yoshi. Let's go get a Yoshi, an orange Yoshi, and put it there.
I never figured this out as a kid. I just got like papaya as my fruit and never thought about it. Pineapple, like one of the two, because there's two that turn you orange. So it's like I never had to solve the mystery. I just showed up and it let me in, which is awesome.
This game sometimes just lets you solve puzzles without
Yeah.
necessarily learning what you did.
Yeah.
But here we are.
There you go. Yeah.
Is Funky still searching for these coins? Or did he spawn the shine and he's just trying to
He
get there?
spawned
now?
it. Yeah. This is like one of the harder shines to get up to, just because like Beyblading isn't something people know about, especially casually, and it's not like the most easy thing to do. By the way, isn't it cool how we've named things like Beyblade? Like, that's so awesome. We can Beyblade in our game. What other games can you Beyblade in, dude? Like, only Beyblade. And that's
Probably
it.
Beyblade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does playing as Rob in Smash Bros count?
Does
That's
what
right.
count?
Do they
Wrong.
call that the Beyblade? That kind of makes sense. I see that, like when he spins the arms.
Yeah, I don't know if it
Yeah.
does. He's also got the bulb thing, the gyroscope.
Ah,
Gyro.
true. That is basically a Beyblade. But like they don't call it a Beyblade, and that's what sets us apart, is that we're cool and they suck. You know what I mean? So
Preaching.
it's like
What's his Beyblade
Yeah.
in this game, if you could ask her? Is that something I'll learn in tutoring?
yeah, it's a great question. So half of this game, like once you get good at the game, you're gonna be spin jumping everywhere. And a Beyblade is there's a version of the spin jump called a grounded spin. And the grounded spin is super nice for like a bunch of reasons. Like it's an easy way to spin jump in place with like a lot of height. And the way you do it is you like tap, hover, or what's it called? Or spray, and then you like spin your stick. Or I guess other way around. You spin your stick and then tap, hover, spray at the same time. And then you'll kind of just like be on the ground and slowly be spinning. And if you do that off of a slope, you carry the momentum into your next jump. So if you Beyblade onto a slope and like grounded spin onto a slope and then jump off, you get crazy momentum. And it's useful in like shines like Rico 3. You can like Beyblade all the way to the cage or to the crane. It's useful in Noki 100 coin where you can Beyblade from the Goldbird platform to the shine. And that's what a Beyblade is. And the good news about Beyblades is actually not that hard. So like I would not be surprised if all of our students at the end of this are going to be comfortable Beybladers.
Yeah. Slopes are just a good way to get momentum in this game. A good way to get speed.
Yeah. Slopes are kind of OP.
I
if
love
you-
slopes in Sonic games.
I can imagine that.
That Sonic guy does go pretty fast. Yeah.
Dude, was Funky trying to get the turbo mid-link? That's actually Aura. I would never even think to do that.
That is pretty insane.
Does he have a second turbo available? Noki 6, probably. That makes sense.
Yes. Noki 6.
I forgot
Wow.
about that.
He decides to go for that one.
And I mean, he's at 16, so like, what does he have left? He has the Rico stuff. He's got like a Noki IW, and he's got like one Serena Blue, and then there's 10 from 1. Like 10 from 1, I think is gonna be what stops the 25er here.
It might be. But he's got an hour to do it.
He does have an hour to do it.
An hour to complete Noki
You know.
Bay.
It could happen. And seafood, I think also a bunch of clicks are about to come in. Like all the Pinna stuff is gonna come in soon. We've got lives already. 2 Sil from this as well, so it's like this is gonna be cash money.
Yeah. So this is the first Let's Get Bingoing. Or
Is
Get
it?
Yourself Bingoing.
Isn't it called
Right,
Get
I
Yourself Bingoing 2?
Get yourself something like
I don't know. I haven't kept up with it enough, I'll be frank, but like
I mean, this is
I
the
think it's
first
second.
match. It's the first round of Get Yourself Bingoing 2.
Yeah, that's something, right? We're the trailblazers, even if we didn't do it first.
So the people in the audience, which games are you most excited for to watch?
Sonic R. Oh, no, that was last year.
Is R racing, or what does R stand for?
I guess it stands for racing. It's just called Sonic R. I don't know. Ask Sega.
Sega got honestly cooked with that game. Like, you just run in circles around like a racetrack, and they play like the sickest music. Can you feel the sunshine? Like, you know, like they cooked on that soundtrack, dude. That's the only thing I know about Sonic R, really.
So we're watching Fez. That's what we're interested in. It looks like.
There's also
from the chat.
Celeste and Hollow Knight, which I know there were a ton of signups for those. Which, I mean, hey, fair enough. I can't blame you. Those are cool games. I've played neither, but like I've only heard good things. And they
wow,
probably work pretty
exactly.
well for bingo.
Exactly 38 seconds on Bingo 2.
There you go.
Ooh.
My favorite exact timing is when Pogo predicted to the millisecond a Piano 6 time. I forget when he did it, but he
Ooh,
like,
is Piano
was like
2
this is gonna
secret?
be This is Rico 2, and no, it's
That's
not.
what I meant.
Rico 4 is a secret.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Pogo was commentating some race, and at the beginning of the level, he said like, "Oh, it will be this sounding decibel,"
212.76.
and it
or
was.
some it was like that's crazy. Like what? Dude, his Frenchness also really shined through. It was so beautiful, dude. It was a great moment. He was flabbergasted. I gotta find the clip. Yeah, I feel like Celeste Bingo is also really hyped. They have a mod for it, right? To make the progression less linear. I think that's really cool. They understood the assignment on what makes a good bingo game.
Yeah, I've heard there's something like that for Mario Galaxy 2. I guess this is like a thing some games do.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're kind of the best to ever do it, so our game just came packed in with perfect bingo status.
We don't need a mod.
Yeah.
But I'm sure if you do make a mod, it can be like peak, right? It can be as great as possible if you are changing a game so that it works perfectly with bingo, right?
Well, where this fruit is. Is that blind?
Which fruit? Is it coconut? 'Cause that one's hard to find.
Whatever that. Oh.
Was it the booger?
Yeah.
It's the booger. That's a classic. Can't believe they put a booger in this game. That's actually a crazy call from the big N.
Yeah. Body humor.
Yeah.
Toilet humor.
There's worse types of humor out there, probably. Yeah, you kind of run out of things to say, like 130 minutes into a bingo. I realize I'm not used to having bingos go this long. But yeah, hopefully we've been kind of entertaining at least
Yeah.
slightly.
Yeah. Let's hope. Yeah. So this match was seemed difficult to be scheduled. Just out of peeking at the chat every now and then. We've got 2 players from USA and 2 from England. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of bingo players typically seem to come from the USA. Just from our own Mario Sunshine experience, I suppose. It's just a lot of people with time on their hands, I suppose, over here.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. 2 nations, 2 people from each.
That is pretty. I will say we have a kind of a crazy nation spread. So we're like 50% American. But then after that, it's like we got everything. So we got 2 Finns, we got a Swede, we got a Chilean, we got like, I don't know. I feel like
Nice.
like we at one point we just get like a little bit of everything. 2 French, true. I mean, we've also got so many more that just like didn't sign up for this one. Like I don't know, like Larvy's German, he didn't sign up, for example. So you know, it's kind of
out a lot though.
he has. He did a lot of the card vetting.
Yeah, I talked trash about the card today, but really,
but he's mostly done
I
a good
appreciate
job.
everything he does, and I probably shouldn't even like publicly criticize it because he's spent so much time.
No, I mean I think some criticism is good, and I think some of it was fair as well. You know, like it's good to know when a card didn't hit.
Yeah.
Right. It's not like that immediately has to mean like I hate Larvy, he's evil.
Yeah,
and
I know.
Yeah. So it's like, you know.
Yeah, we so there's a specific format we've been playing with our tournament called Invasion. And it's a very delicate format.
Does any other community play like some of the formats we play, by the way? Now that we're at Bingo-thon, you know, we got other bingo heads here. Anyone else play Invasion, or is that just us? Like, I feel like that's just us. Right?
Probably. I've heard we stole road control from Odyssey, Mario Odyssey.
We've been playing road control since before that game existed, bro. They can get quiet, all right? They think they're them, all right? You're not them. Yeah, like you think you're just not. You know, we did it first. Like I don't know if we invented road control, but we definitely did not steal that from Odyssey, in my opinion. I swear Ramato and Bry were playing that back in 2018 already. Actually, when did Odyssey come out, dude? Oh god.
I tried to get some of the Sonic homies into Invasion, but it was so hard to get them to understand.
It's not as simple as regular lockout. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we'll try and explain Invasion for the curious viewers who are like, wow, this is cool. I'm gonna boot up Sunshine Community and watch Ramato versus Jeff in like 30 minutes, which apparently is happening. Larvy's gonna be so mad at me because what's it called? I can't help him vet a card in time because I'm here.
Yeah, it was card vetting, right? This Invasion category. It matters where all the goals are on the board. So we are having some community members look at the cards beforehand and say like, okay, this one's good for a match. Okay, that one's not good for a match. Which is just crazy. I don't know that any other community does that. If you have a community that does that, let me know. I want to know.
Yeah. I'm definitely saying that's us. And then I don't know if anyone else plays draft either. Let alone blockout. No one plays blockout. That's an actual crazy invention. Let alone bomber. But I'm only plugging our good formats. Quiet
Yeah,
slight
let's
to
not talk
Yano.
about
Sorry,
Connect 5.
I like Connect 5, dude, but
Yeah, it's not
that's
that bad.
fair.
It's
I understand why
serious.
people don't like it.
Yeah, it's serious enough that it's taken to the degree of like regular lockout and all the other important ones. But
Okay, I guess because we were talking about invasion, the way invasion works is your first click has to be on the edge for either player.
outside of the board, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not even gonna get into like corner niche cases, so let's just assume it's like on a row or a column, and just that one and not a corner.
Let's
That
say
row or
50
column.
Rico Blues is the
Yeah,
first
let's
goal
say.
clicked.
Yeah, that's a great dude. See, this is why he's a school teacher, man. He makes it visual. He like lets people look at the card. It's like this is real. It's tangible. It's real. So if what's it called? If 15 Rico gets clicked, then column 5 would be that player's base, and the other player would get column 1 as their base. And you can click as many goals as you want in your base, but in the row after your base, you can only click as many as you did in your base, and that goes for like the next row as well. So like, let's say column 5 has 2 clicks in their base, but they can click 2 things in their 4th column. But let's say they only have 1 click in their 4th column, then they can only click 1 thing in their 3rd column. So it's like you kind of cross over and you like invade the board. It's kind of like chess, honestly. Like you try to get your pawn across to queen, but like doing the invasion doesn't actually matter. It's just still getting to 13 first.
It's just the available goals change based on which goals you click. Like you can only click goals with certain, opportunity, I guess. Only certain goals are available.
I like this routing divergence from Seafood. So no 100 in the secret nonsense. We're doing pin of 500s, which is a super fast 100, by the way. Is it like how fast? It's like insanely fast, no? Pin of 500. It's like 112 record. It's nuts. Like if I have
like a 123.
Yeah. Yeah.
What up with you by 2 seconds?
Yeah,
in my memory, at least.
I think you're right. Because I think I checked back on my 100s rankings because I did that 100 grind a little bit, and I was like, oh, Dex passed me, dude. He got a 123. I was like, yeah, he earned it. You did. What can I say?
Yeah, those Noki 200s and Pinna 5 are definitely 2 of the fastest in the game. Probably Pianta 5 also, and then after that there's a drop off of fast 100s.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe like Delfino 100 or some other things like Bianco 100, like Bianco 600 might be really fast.
Long, dude. It's not, dude.
But it's not that bad.
It's like 2 minutes
like
if
2
you're
minutes.
mid. So like, and like, let's be real, you're never hitting that in RTA, ever. Like, I don't know how SM sub to Yanko 100s. Like, it took me 20 hours to get like a 217. And I felt like a god. Oh, shout out Clue Bingo, by the way. It's another goated format. While we're talking about those.
I've never played Clue, have you?
I have. I'm a big Clue fan, actually. I haven't played it in forever, but it's pretty good.
See, I don't know if Play Bingo still works like this, or exactly how it works. But for anyone who's ever made a list of bingo goals, there's the 25 goals, or 25 squares on a grid. Each square has a group of potential options, right? So, or bins. So you get a kind of equal balance of difficulty and some early game goals, some late game goals, some easy ones, some hard ones, right?
Yeah.
And why was I explaining this?
Blue bingo?
Oh, yes. So all of these, so each grid has like, in at least Super Mario Sunshine, there might be 5 options that this 5 goal options that each square could make up per board. And so you just have to, like Clue, try out and see which goals could it be, and click it and see like, oh, this was a goal. Oh, this wasn't actually a goal.
And you kind of can infer, like, if something isn't clicked, it's like, oh, well, if my opponent clicked this, but this isn't clicked, like, that's not the right goal there. So it's like, I don't know. It's cool. I like Clue.
So basically, what we like to do in Mario Sunshine Bingo is make things as complicated as possible.
Yeah, I pretty much. But, like, they're fun complicated most of the time.
Yeah.
Alright, so Funky got the turbo and is in Noki 6 right now. By the way.
Yeah.
So he's
we might
almost
see
done.
that red coin fish you were talking about.
Yeah, but I mean, he also needs Rico 100 still. That's like...
It's a bit.
Dude, I saw Funky get warped on the ground pound from the platform moving. I hate how the ground pound homes in on the platform that moves.
Yeah.
It's such a
I
weird
think it's kind of
feature.
nice.
I mean, it's nice,
tasty.
but it's like, did
But
you
it's
see what happened to
scary.
Funky? Like, that was such a scam. Like, I'm gonna ground pound on the rope I just got up to. And then, well, he teleported away. Yeah, I mean, this is a great time to watch, by the way. Also, does Seafood have 7 Pinna Shines? Pinna 1 through 6 and hundreds?
Did he get 6?
Based on...
Oh,
unless
yeah,
UIG
yeah, I guess he
happened.
Oh,
Right?
he's getting the 100 in a secret right
100
here.
in a secret. Oh no, that's what's actually happening, is he's finishing the 100 in a secret. He's actually a genius, is what's happening. Actually, I think this is slower than doing it in Pinna 2 in a secret, but I could be wrong about that.
Yeah, it might be easier because we can just ride these blocks instead of going through the maze of disappearing ones in Pinna 2, but...
Yeah, that's fair. And again, I don't really trust the cow blocks either. I'll be honest. But I'm just used to the disappearing ones in Pinna 2, so it's like...
Yeah, the disappearing ones are a lot less scary when you have the jetpack and you have the hover nozzle.
Yeah.
Because you can hover longer than they're gone, so...
Mm-hmm. Oh, how is Funky alive, dude? Like, what is going on? I don't think I've ever seen anything like this.
Oh! Yeah, they're definitely
the good news
Yoshi
is-
blocks, but, you know, they've got cow spots.
They got the cow
That's the good news.
spots. Yeah, I've always thought of them as cow blocks. Where does the shine even spawn in Pinna 6? It's like lower there, yeah. It's such a weird shine spawn. I actually know way too much garbage about shine spawns from True All Hundreds. Like, fun fact, on Noki 8, if you spawn the shine, 100 coin shine, it's on like the side of the shell. Oh, 10 from 1. Whoa, that's so many shines.
Unless I've done the math wrong.
No, so you wait, so you have 10 from 1, but you don't have 7 Pinna shines?
I don't know what that is on the board. There it is.
I was like, whoa, this guy's crazy. But yeah, I mean, fair play.
Seven, 2 hiddens, 100. That's 10.
Yeah, that's 10. Looks like 10 to me. Nice.
Right.
And now what is the question?
Lots of options on this board.
Yeah. Much to think about, much to do. We're going back to Pinna 2.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Dude, throwing in a little rhyme for the fans is always, you know, who says no to that? You know what I'm saying?
Certainly not me.
Alright, Funky at the top of Noki 6. Alright, easy
Oh,
peasy.
he makes it with the spin jump. What?
Further proof that spin jumps are OP. Alright, I have
that
to pay
rocket
close
mouse?
attention because I know Rexy gets another click soon. And she's not here, so...
Is this
I'll have to
Rico
click
Blue
it.
coins?
It is 15 Rico Blues, in fact.
Oh. Makes
This
it.
Delfino life grinding way, this is hard. Got one at least. Yeah, the lives are gonna be a little awkward, right? I don't know how Funky's gonna reconcile everything before the 3-hour deadline. Not trivial. 'Cause 10 from 1 is still a concern. As is all the Rico stuff. And then gotta clean up the Serena Blues. So it's like, it's not trivial.
And
I
this
do think
Shadow
Noki
Mario
10
is
from
not
1's
an
good,
easy
though.
one.
Yeah, but I mean, what, Shadow Mario, Red Coinfish, Goldbird is a pretty chill 3 shines for this goal. I do think Noki's probably the best place to get it. But I don't think this Shadow Mario is going to go to plan. Just because it's a hard one. Yeah, like you said.
Oh, he's over there.
Oh,
Seafood trying the insane Peaches only basket blue strats, which is pretty hype actually. Does anyone do this but Peaches, or is that just him?
I do not. I do not know anyone. I guess I don't keep tabs much on that kind of stuff.
I could
just
feel like
watch
Pogo
a lot
doing
of
it.
Shadow Mario 27. And
Does SM do this stuff? Probably.
nah,
SM does everything. No, really? Damn.
I don't think so. I think he just uses the Yoshi.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's true. It's 120 shines. You're so right. My bingo brain is in bingo mode. Alright, 30 minutes to go, by the way. So we're getting places.
30 minutes.
Oh, it looks like Chaos disconnected from the bingo sync room.
I should still
I
be
don't know
there.
how that
What?
happened. I'm just the messenger. Don't
Hello?
shoot me. It just says Chaos NM disconnected. I don't know how true it is.
Oh, refresh? Am I back? Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. Yeah, you're so back.
Oh, but wait, what? Oh, now I can't move. Oh, right. Well, I appreciate the heads up with that. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so Funky doing Goldbird and Noki 8. I'm actually so hyped to see Noki 8, dude. Does he have game audio? I'm not actually. You know what? There's been enough production issues. I don't want to cause another one by asking a Switch in game audio. I'm not about to do that. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, while Super Mario Sunshine is one of my favorite games, it's not good at teaching you how to move in this game. And the levels aren't exactly I don't know. I'll just say they aren't great and leave it at that.
like a lot of the levels in this game, at least from a speedrunning perspective. I guess there's a lot that
Yeah.
are less interesting. So, right,
Yeah.
that is 15 blues in Rico for Rexy. Look at me on the ball like that.
It's you. It's like he knows
That's
when,
crazy.
when these goals will be achieved.
It's crazy. Yeah, I will say Sunshine Bingos, like, I don't know how, like, hard bingos are for other games. So, like, I've only seen a couple bingos out there, but, like, I think Sunshine is definitely one where it's, like, it plays into a lot of the random crazy stuff you can do in the game a lot more.
Yeah.
Like,
Again, by speedrunners for speedrunners. So
Yeah, it's very true, yeah. That's, like... that being said, like, I do think most goals are pretty achievable casually, but I think the balancing for casual is not good at all. And so it's like,
right.
you know, we do what we can. We try and keep everyone happy. It's not possible,
Oh.
but we do our best.
This red fish. Look at that red fish. Red coin fish.
That was so good.
One
Funky
cycle.
with this guy's nuts, dude.
It didn't even
Yeah,
split
this-
apart.
Yeah, that's 10 from
Can
1
we
too,
ban
right?
this guy from this tournament?
Yeah, this guy cheating?
I'll be honest, when it was blind bingo, I thought part of the blind of the bingo was like not knowing the speedruns, so I was like, okay.
For what
Yeah,
it's worth, I don't
speedrunners.
think anyone here does know the speedrun. Like, I know Funky's watched a lot of bingo, which is probably like makes things a lot easier.
Yeah, to be fair, I've watched a good amount of different bingos and I've done other games, but I was like, oh my word, they've got all but 2 and I'm yet to get 1.
Well, it's alright. Like, everyone's got a starting point, and, like, what's it called? The start versus the end is going to be very different. So, you know, I
hope
wouldn't
so.
sweat it too much.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I'm not
confident in
particularly
us as
worried.
coaches, but, you know, I'm just biased because I've done it before. So yeah, don't sweat it too hard.
I'm not too worried whether I do or don't actually get a mission this time. It's if I don't get one in 4 weeks, then I can be annoyed at myself.
That is, or I mean, it may probably annoyed at me because at that point it's probably my fault. But yeah, don't worry. This is definitely like just we're starting out, and you know, there's no expectations. Okay, so Funky's in Rico 2. I didn't realize he did Rico 1 actually. But this is Rico 2, right? I'm not crazy.
Is this the Rico 200s?
It's the Quattro, right? Like, this is the Quattro. That's not in Rico 1. Those boxes, dude.
Those boxes are not in Rico 1. You would be correct.
Surely he doesn't do the blooper route, though. He's gonna die if he does. I actually...
Do you need those coins for
For the
I guess
100?
you could just swim to get
You can
them.
just swim them, yeah. Which, like, that's why I'm not too worried about him completing it. I'm just would be shocked if he actually goes on the blooper. Alright, Seafood and Serena. I'm liking this play out of her. Like, Serena's super strong, like we kind of discussed. It's like one of the must-be worlds. And Funky hasn't cleaned up all the Serena yet.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a little awkward.
What do we have? 24 minutes left? Bet you
Yeah.
could get Serena 3 done in that time. Maybe even 5 Serena Shines.
Yeah, no, I think that for sure. Seafood can definitely pick up probably most of the Serena value. Is it possible to get off the blooper? Yes, there's a bunch of different ways to get off the blooper, none of which the game tells you about. So one is you jump on a NPC head, one is you mash A while you run into a nozzle box. There's some piantas you can jump on and run into. You can run to the duck riders as well, right? Is that it?
I don't know if the Duck Riders are here in episode 2. Or one of
I know
them.
there's someone like on an inner tube, yeah, and that works. So there's a bunch of ways to get off. I think for Rico 200s, it's ideal to get off on the Pianta near the start, and then in Rico 600s, the nozzle box is optimal. But the nozzle box isn't there in Rico 2, and that has killed me before trying to get off on it. Oops. Yeah, no, I mean, it's something you would never know. It's something you would never know, but, you know, now you do.
Hey, I have a question. Can I get 100 in Rico 2
Yes.
Yep.
without the wall fixes?
Yes. The backups are just like the ones on the, like, on the rafters where you drop down to get that blue, and then the ones in the water.
Oh, no worries.
Good call to ask about the wall kicks, by the way. So for the uninitiated, there are these infinite wall kicks you can do in every Rico level technically, but like you don't ever need to in any episode beyond 2 because you have the rocket nozzle to serve this purpose. But there's like a spot between 2 walls where you can gain infinite height with a very complicated series of kicks. And then you can use that to get the blue coin high up above the lighthouse tower. And that blue coin is actually pretty pivotal because there's a goal in Lockout called 23 Rico blue coins. And that is your 23rd one that is available in episode 1. Otherwise you have to finish episode 1 and go to episode 2. So knowing how to do that is like, it's part of a top bingo player's regimen for sure. And even a mid-level. To be fair, our definitions of top and mid are so skewed because everyone's like a speedrunner.
Yeah.
In our community, but
And then there's the, so this is a corner, which makes it easy. But there's a way to do wall kicks on a single flat wall. And those are even harder, but you can get some goals pretty early. Like there's the lighthouse goal in or the lighthouse shine in Delfino, right? Gelato Beach, the M is on that little lighthouse. Above it, there's a little thing you have to ground pound with the rocket nozzle. But you can get infinite height without the rocket nozzle and ground pound that. I was doing some scrims last week. Some secret
were you
scrims.
adding this to your resume? Dude, that's actually hype. I was thinking about learning it, but it's like, it's so hard, man.
I got sniped to it. Because I didn't have Pinna and my opponent did to get the rocket.
No, you got sniped to it?
So I did the infinite kicks to spawn the shine, and then they clicked in, I was like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, that's brutal. Alright, Funky's getting the water coins. I know the magic number for this level, like most levels have a magic number. The magic number for this one is 62. Once you have 62, you can just do all the sewer coins. But, you know,
Really
62 is
close
a
to
lot
that
of, yeah. It's a lot of coins. I don't think he'll be able to get there with just the water coins. Which is probably why he's going for these. Oh, he knows about this? It's actually hype. That being said, wall kicking out of a jump from water is weird. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Big moves. Yeah, Chaos still has 20 minutes to finish up this 100. So definitely still a possibility. I think once you have 71 coins, you're good to open the blooper fight and then get those coins. If he's in Rico 1, which I don't know if that's the case.
No, I'm in Rico 2.
I thought you were talking about Chaos when we were talking about coins earlier.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're talking about Funky.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, Rico 2 is a little weird because it's got all those coins over the water. And then Rico 3, like the sewers are like your playground, kinda. I mean, the sewers are your playground in both, to be honest. And you gotta jump out of every manhole, which is also kind of weird. And beyond that, I don't know, like there's the rocket to get up to the lighthouse for coins in Rico 3, which is also good, right? Rico 3 is actually like one of the ones that I'm like least brushed up on, despite it being the fastest one. It's because I don't know, it's like kind of rare it comes up in bingo, I feel like. Not rare, but like...
Do you not rocket if you're in goop?
Nope. That's also something I learned watching this the other day, which is crazy, right?
It's wild. There's just very few situations where you have a rocket nozzle and there is goop on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like it doesn't come up a lot. I didn't know that either. But now I do. Alright, so about 15 minutes left. It's going to be so interesting to see what everyone can still pull out. So Seafood already at 12. I believe in a world where we get over half out of here. Is this 5th secret already? Because that would, that would make getting over half pretty doable.
In 2 and 6, Serena 2.
Bianco 3. Like it is
Serena
Gelato
4?
1. Could be Serena 4. Could be Gelato 1. I don't know if that happened already.
I think that did happen.
Yeah. It did, right? Yeah. I'm not crazy. Yeah, don't mind us talking to you in the most precarious part of Serena 2. Just a little
I forget
cog
who's muted and unmuted.
No. You can blame us for that. We earned the blame there. They had a couple water coins for Funky, and then there's just the Serena debacle and the lives to figure out. The Serena situation is crazy.
The live situation is crazy. New
Yeah.
most critical video.
Exactly, dude. I feel like there's so many like meme thumbnails we could have cooked up of that. Like any controversy, we have like a million controversies that happen every
We
time.
do.
So, like, I don't know.
Next time it happens, I'll cook one up
you
tomorrow
got the
for
photo
you.
Yeah, thanks.
You get the photo already. We can plan it. You probably know what the seed is.
We'll
so
start the controversy.
You can prepare that already.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I have no idea what the seeds are looking like.
Okay.
But I probably should.
Oh! The butt slide. Onto the cog.
Yeah.
Made it out.
Dude, butt slides are the scariest thing in the world.
The thing about our controversies is that everyone is so nice and so like honorable in competition. They're like, I don't want to win if it's not
fair.
correct.
Yeah, exactly.
So we don't have any drama. It's just like, oh, I forgot to click this, and now we replay our match because of it. And
yeah, or it's like, no, you still earned it anyways, King, to take the win. Like that's actually usually how it goes, which is kind of crazy. You know, any other competition, people would be like making a fuss, like, are you kidding me? You made an unfair click? Like, what's wrong with you? I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like, oh, I wasn't going for that anyway, you know. You win.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it didn't make a difference. And there we go.
100 for Funky.
I'm trying to think about like if we've actually had any kind of serious controversy, like the ones that ballooned into something
there
where
was the
people were
Jeff-
actually arguing about it.
Oh,
Is this like Jeff
yeah,
Bry
not
season
argue.
2?
Jeff Fry guy made it so there's a game. There was a main stage and a playoff section of this tournament, right? So the main season game, Jeff versus Bry guy. There's some kind of controversy with.
It's like Fruit Ladies Click or something, I think.
Yeah, they had to call for a pause to check something, but someone didn't pause their game while this happened. They just kind of like stood still. The fruits despawn after 2 minutes. So someone was in the middle of doing the Fruit Ladies.
That's
and
how
the
it
fruits
happened? I already
despawned.
forgot.
I think so, right?
No, that makes sense. That actually makes perfect sense. That's so funny.
And so like, oh yeah, let's replay this game. So we didn't they even play like a best of 3 or something?
Yeah,
Like,
something like that.
let's make sure the right player gets into the
playoffs.
top
Because
8
this
of
was
the
also
tournament.
like it ended up deciding the playoffs as well. It's like the last person to make it in between the two of them. So it's like it was funny.
My stupid.
Dude, it's actually so like Funky is like so close. It's like I have no idea if he's gonna finish or not. It's like right on the border.
So you're saying it takes an average speedrun. You were saying this earlier, right? It takes an average speedrun of an hour to do these bingo boards.
Well, an hour for triple maybe. I mean, if you're like
Not
Dex
even
or
Blackout.
Jeff, it's like yeah. But Blackouts also doesn't add that much because usually triple you have to do so much gross stuff anyways. Like I'd say a good Blackout would be like hour 40 maybe.
Where
Depends
in
on the
world?
player. Like a super top player can probably do it faster. Also, I think this is a pretty nice Blackout card for what it's worth as well. Like you don't have to do any Pianta. You barely have to do Bianco and Rico.
Yeah, I have a question.
You only have to do like half a one. Yeah, what's up?
For the Serena 20 route, do you need to enter like Serena 4 or something?
By Serena 5, there's 21 available.
If
So
you
I
get
can
the
get all of them
Nokies
in
in
Serena
episode
5?
1.
You can get all of them even by Serena 4. Because you got the M in
Wait.
Serena 5 already.
Yeah, I got
There's
the
an extra
M,
one
but,
in Run to 5.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get. I forgot how to get inside the room without. There's like one blue coin I'm trying to get, but I don't know how to get it.
I can send you the Serena 18 no door clip video I made. I don't know.
Yeah, can you send me that? Yeah.
I can find it.
If you can find it. Sorry.
It's on the Ramato bingo playlist, if that helps. Helpful resources. Bingo strats. Here we go. Alright. I got you.
Thanks,
Bam.
boss.
Wow, this video's trash, actually.
How long is it? Oh, it's like 3 minutes. It's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks, man.
No, I meant the quality. It's
Oh.
like
Yeah,
144p, dude. Yeah, yeah.
It's like 4 FPS. Oh my god. It's so fun.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it'll work.
Yeah.
Hey, with that, we might see completion, which is pretty hype, actually. That's definitely not a guarantee coming into this, so, you know. Seeing a big 25, yeah, makes you feel good. And yeah, I mean, what's it called? We've had great performances from everyone at the end of the day. Like, Funky's about to finish, probably. Seafood's got, like, a big 14. Chaos has made a lot of progress in some different worlds. And Rexy's also got 2 clicks. So, like, you know, we're all making good progress.
Yeah, I was a little worried when I was told we were doing a blackout. So that is
Me
a
too.
lot of goals these players
Yeah.
have to do.
And non is just such a punishing format too. Like the goals are just all worse. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like everything's just harder. I swear that's like the
Oh,
third
I
time.
see it.
Rated mirror.
I see the one.
Oh
he's
yeah, it's in
That's
there. Yeah, yeah,
technically
yeah.
a clip, isn't it? Nah.
What is?
I ended up just kind of like was just messing around, and then I clipped through this door with the pineapple.
No, I think that's
No,
fine. Like
you can.
you got.
If you press B to open it, yeah. It's just they're locked from one side. Yeah, they're unlocked from the other side. You're good.
Yeah. Why they did that, I could not tell you. But
I don't know. I think it's easy to just walk out. You know, you get the prize pineapple that you've been looking for the whole mission.
yeah, I mean
You're
you
like,
earned
yes,
it.
Let me
you know?
get me out of
It's
here.
just,
Give
like,
me
it's
the
just not
Yoshi.
intuitive that the door works now and it didn't before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I was just like, I didn't know if I could open the door with the fruit in hand.
Yeah, like why could you? Like I don't know. It feels like something that shouldn't work but does.
Do I need to?
I'm glad no one knows how to do Sorna 3 no clipping because why would you?
I think I'm done.
I think you are.
Made it. GG.
Congrats. GG's.
No way.
In the nick of time.
I know.
Yeah,
Oh
barely.
my word.
How are you feeling, Funky? After 2 hours of playing, 2 hours 54
Almost
minutes
3.
of Mario Sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing bingo is actually a lot more fun than just playing Mario Sunshine casually, because it's like giving me like tasks to do, which is pretty cool. But
Yeah, fair enough.
I definitely died way more times than I wanted to.
That's fair.
That was, yeah. How are you guys doing?
We're good. I think we're not super energetic after 3 hours, but you know we're hanging in there.
Fair enough.
We're still here.
That's the most important part.
Yeah.
I would suggest. So the pineapple refills your juice meter. If your juice meter gets to 0, Yoshi dies. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he does all that, but
How would
he
you
does
explain it
disappear.
then?
I don't know.
Yoshi
He
definitely
vanishes.
dies, bro.
Well, I don't know. He like disintegrates, dude. Like that's beyond death. That's
Sorry,
like,
I
alright.
definitely emphasized that. Like,
no, you're right. You're right.
I made it provocative.
You're not wrong. I was, you got the point across better. See, right? This is why he's the teacher, and I'm just a guy that signed up to coach. At the end of the day.
You've been doing good so far. I don't know.
Aw, thanks, man. We'll have to see by the end, whose student does best. It's the real challenge.
Yeah.
Who's Bry Guy coaching?
Seafood, I believe. Yeah, I think that's a good matchup too.
Alright.
Oh wait.
I feel like we have a kind of a crazy coach lineup for this event too. Might just be my opinion, but we're kind of the best in the business.
Yeah. In terms of coaching, at least, we've got the experience.
That's true, yeah. We've all
We've got the experience
now
playing
done
the
coaching.
game and coaching.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, like I don't know, like Bry Guy's like what the biggest brain. I've coached like a student with no speedrun experience, so I have that experience over a lot of other coaches. And then you're also a teacher in real life, and you're the champion of the last coaching tournament. So it's like, I don't know. It's hard to go wrong. Yeah, now that we've talked ourselves up enough,
Really, these players, how much effort they put in over these next 4 weeks, it's going to determine who becomes the champion of Get Yourself Bingoing
2.
2.
Yeah.
Sunshine Edition.
Yeah. That's true. There's kind of 4 champions, huh? That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, some of these
Final
players
should be
signed up
like
for.
a Counter-Strike tournament, right?
Yeah, that's true. They kind of have 5 champions, dude. I guess we're more legitimate at the end of the day, so we can't be having those types of things happen.
Is that a team game? How does that
Yeah.
work?
There's 5 people in a team. That's what I like.
No, we should do like a
We
1v1s
1v1?
or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Just determine who wins the entire tournament overall.
It's just whoever has the best mechanics. Like, well,
Yeah.
who's gonna win again? Doesn't matter that I called all the strategies, dude. I don't get a trophy. What's the regimen you'll be forcing them to endure? What a great question. Instead of forcing anything, I think a lot of it's just gonna be. Yeah, I know. I thought that was so funny. We'll like at the end of the day, like if we're not having fun, what are we really doing? You know? So like we're just gonna figure out like what everyone prefers, what everyone's schedule looks like, how people match up, and we'll just try and prep. them as
We're not
much as
preparing for
possible.
war or anything.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it's a close gelato 1 reds. 3
That-
seconds
yeah, that-
left.
dude, that Tony Hawk grind on the side of that sand block was pretty swag. That's gotta be.
We
bonus
have
points.
only 30 seconds left of this match.
Yeah.
Is this going to be the final score? It appears.
Can we see one little bit of
close.
magic?
Is the one that I missed in 2?
10,
Yeah, we're counting them down.
5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2.
2.
What clock are
one.
you going off of?
Get yourself bingoing. I don't know. I was going off the one on the virtual cam.
Me too.
Easy.
That's time. GG's.
Crazy. That's 3 hours of the Bing. That's crazy.
Good.
Well, how's everyone feeling? You know, let's get them all in here.
Well, I
We're
guess
all in
you're
here.
already in here.
I mean, that is true, yeah. This is also unfamiliar territory for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's everyone
Well,
thinking?
I have a lot of work. I need to be.
Well, the good news is I got a lot of time on my hands these next few weeks, so I will get you as prepared as you want to be. Don't you worry.
That would be good. Keyboard is not helping. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure the keyboard may have.
Playing on a keyboard?
I
Once you get a
Vocal
controller,
volume.
it's actually going to be the easiest thing in the world, dude. You'll
My
see.
goodness.
Okay, chat, this here stuff. It's back apparently.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yay.
note to self.
Woo.
Ugh.
So is it the same day? Is it like 4 weeks, 4 weeks Saturday, same day, same time, or is it like?
I'm sure we'll
Yeah,
just have to schedule again. Like, yeah.
Right. Because the next matches will be lockout, right? So you only have to schedule with one other player.
Yeah. Are we gonna do like a mini tourney, like a matchup between two players, and then like the winners play each other, the losers play each other? That's probably a good way of doing it.
that might be easier scheduling.
I don't like the term loser. It seems a little
But that
harsh.
makes
Oh,
like
my fault, bro.
that turns 3 hours of bingo into 9 hours of bingo.
I
You already
promise
have a
you,
spell.
it
As a
will
spell.
like lockout is meant to be a lot faster. Like
Oh,
for the goals are less long, and you only need 13 to win instead of 25. I promise lockout will not be 9 hours.
Yeah.
That's a
okay.
hand on my
Well,
heart.
the
All
four
right,
matches. But the four
and you'll
matches
also
will
be
be
better. So,
Oh, I hope so.
oh yeah, I mean, like
Do you watch
we can also run
Fires
parallel
Not Fun?
matches as well. So it's like, I'm not too worried. But either way, it's up to Bingo-thon. I'm just asking how it's done because I don't I don't know the format.
I mean,
Like,
I'm
actually,
just
the
throwing it out
idea
there.
for the second match, because is that you guys, like the mentors, will be the ones setting the format, because obviously what format fits best for each game will be dependent on each game. So this first game for all four games will be the same, which is, as you guys saw, this 3 hour complete as many goals as possible. But for the second match, that will be done in 4 weeks from now. Yeah, so for example, if you want to do indeed something more lockout based, for example, go for it. And it's really will be the time to and we can definitely discuss like how you want to handle that particular match to make it the most fun it can be for everyone.
Yeah, I mean that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
So for any of the runners that are among us here, just any particular thoughts that you have after this match that you want to share?
Any looking forward?
Well, I knew I was going to get some goals. I just didn't expect to get like. I just thought it would be like a lot closer between me, Rexy, and Chaos. I'm surprised.
You're just the goat, At the end of the day, what can you say?
How
To
about
Chaos's point, like they're playing on a keyboard. I feel like that's like a huge disadvantage. That's
That
yeah
is a killer.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm with
using a
that.
completely new controller? Yeah. How about this? What was your guys' favorite goal to get
Uh,
or tried to get?
um,
I can see a bunch of red glowing, but I can't. Oh,
I would guess it wasn't Serena 3 no clipping.
Dude, that
How's
one
that
was
for a
hard.
start?
yeah,
I only know how
yeah.
to
I
do a
just
clip.
gave
I
up on
forgot
that
to
one.
do it.
You forgot.
I,
It looked like you
Yeah.
didn't have a fun time with that.
I was like, bro,
I
why
I don't even know how that works. I'm not gonna lie. The only time I ever did that, I just clipped into the window and got the shine and moved on with my life.
Yeah, fair play.
To be fair, it probably would have been faster just doing the stage normally because it took me like maybe 10 minutes when I tried to do that forever ago.
Yeah, fair play. Yeah, it's Serena 3 no clip sucks. I'm glad that is not. It won't be in lockout, so you guys won't have to worry about that
Yeah,
anymore.
When I
Yeah.
saw that goal, I was actually like, oh, that's gonna suck.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, hey, you mastered it, both of you, so
Yeah.
that's very good.
Yeah. I do though. I did like the synergy that was happening naturally in Pinna because I was just like I wasn't totally sure where I was gonna do 10 shines for one level. Because I was like, you know, Gelato, Shadow Mario, Noki 6 shine, those are both like quite deep. And they're actually and then 7 Pinna shines. I didn't even see that for like the longest time. And then I heard it and I was like, oh, that sounds good. But like I was already making my way because I was like, I gotta do 2 secrets here because it's just that just seemed like the right stage to do that. And then I knew there were coins in both of those secrets, so I could do 100 coin shine. I just didn't know how to rat in 100 coins in the first one. That's why I went for the second secret instead. I was
Yeah,
like,
that makes sense.
I know I can just keep spraying this sand and kill these enemies, and then I'll like, get up to 99 naturally, and then I just go in with Yoshi, and then not die, and we'll be 100 in the secret and pin a 100. And then I was like, oh, by that point, you know, it's like pretty close. Just get 10 in one.
Yeah. No, I like the play a lot. I feel like you did a great job with that.
But yeah, I'm not thinking about how that would have worked from like a lockout perspective is a headache.
Yeah. Well, that's what the coaches are for, right? I
A
think
whole
that's
new
like the
game.
most fun part. Is like instead of just like picking some goals and doing them, like all of a sudden you've got a real human on the other side, and now you got to think like, what are they gonna do? How do I play around that? All that type of nonsense. So
Does anyone want to do a scrim during the next 3 weeks? The next 3 weekends? It's like
I hope you guys do. I was gonna suggest, by the way, for anyone anyone that's being coached, like the more scrims, the better. Like the more you play, the better you'll get, and scrims are a great way of achieving that.
That's true.
That and also I'm trying to hook everyone up with practice codes as well. So if you don't know how those work or you need help setting up, like we got you covered because they will make practicing a hell of a lot more efficient.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I think we have a lot that we can work on. I am glad. There's a lot of tough levels in this game. I'm surprised we handled some of these decently well, like the red coins and Bianco hidden. For some of you who have not played the game at all or not played in 10 years, that's impressive to first time picking up this game. I think that's a win. Get through those
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
get close. The secret levels, those are tough.
yeah, not trivial.
It's a good start.
Hmm.
I guess, do we have any other last minute comments, questions, concerns then before we close off stream? Or will there be something else after this?
So after these 4 weeks, I should be able to hang with Ramato and Jeff, right? Right?
Well, you know.
That's
Oh, they're playing right now. Actually, that's right.
Oh, they're playing today, right now?
Yeah, they. Dude, I mid game, Larvey shows up in
Raid
chat,
target.
and yeah, I mean, probably right. Yeah, I know. I'm going over to watch that
Yeah,
immediately.
dang.
They also have been at Bingo-thon marathons, which is hype. I think they played each other at one, which is pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, before we
Right.
end, I guess we should declare who is coaching whom.
Mhm.
Bry Guy, who is not here, will be coaching Seafood.
Yup.
Modest Tomato and I are going to be begrudgingly coaching Funky Kong.
All right. I'm gonna request a new one.
I will be helping Rexy one on one, and Tomato will be helping Chaos one on one.
Yep.
And that's what the future is going to look like for the next 4 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty
So,
much.
Stay tuned.
Gonna be a good time.
Again.
All right, thank you for those closing words. So indeed, stay tuned everyone, because in 4 weeks we'll be seeing a second match of Super Mario Sunshine, where we will see how much all these runners have improved over time. Before then, of course, we still have the first match for our 3 other games. And next week, we will have Fez, if I'm not mistaken. We still have to schedule the time at which that match will happen. But you definitely can expect news on that fairly soon. As you guys can see in chat, we are about to raid Sunshine Community. So you will see even more Super Mario Sunshine. So have a good day or evening, everyone, and we'll be seeing you at the next Get Yourself Bingoing match. Bye!
Bye.
Take care.